Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the LMB Show, coming at you without any delay.
Check this.
Hey, all right, everybody, guess what time it is? Yes, in fact, that's what time it is. And here he is, BK Blaster, along with me. Guess what? BK's a year older of yesterday.
I am. I'm getting older.
That?
I am I'm almost in my mid-50s. Yay! I have a new driver's license.
You do, with a star on it.
With a star on it, I'm a new driver's license carrier. And my face picture is so dark on there, it's weird.
What does R2D2 want?
It's my wife telling me our dinner was ready.
Oh, well, have someone deliver. Say, do we deliver?
Yeah. So, yes. No, I had a wonderful birthday. Thank you. I went golfing. I attempted to play tennis, but my friend had to back out because he didn't want to play in 100-degree heat. And then I played hockey at night.
How was the temperature here yesterday?
It was pretty hot once you got to like 1 o'clock. And then today actually is kind of nice. I mean, dude, we need the rain so bad. So I'm glad it's raining. I'm fine, but I'm just glad it didn't rain on my birthday. So,
well, my daughter was like, she's like, it's not been nothing but raining during this coronavirus. So, anyway,
what?
Hey, Bill.
We've had some pretty heavy rain.
We set a record for like 90-degree days.
Well, we've also I know that, but we've had a lot of rain in the last 3 months or so.
Storms, but we need like 2 days of solid, just continuous rain.
Yeah, I know,
because the grass, dude, it went from green to like
brown
rice. I mean, it's bad.
What's up, Fred?
Bill, did you tell me you made an appointment to go to DMV? Is that how you got that license? Did you make an appointment, or am I just dreaming that?
Here's how it came about. But first of all, Tora, I told you.
Tora.
The MLB will shut down on Monday morning because of the coronavirus. I told you. Now, back to our regular schedule program. Back in March, I got the letter that my license is going to get renewed. And this is when COVID kicked in. So all the DMVs were closed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, I got a couple of months. I'll wait. I'm see how this thing all plays out. And then the DMV started opening back up again. and then now you try to make appointments. Dude, making an appointment at the DMV is like trying to get tickets on a Saturday morning back in the 80s when you waited across Farrell's parking lot at the Hacks. And
just
you
like
were
going to DMV.
Exactly. So you were lucky if you were going to even get in. So you had to try at 5:05 each day. I would try to log in and try to nail down a date. Well, dude, it took me weeks. Finally, at a pure surprise, I landed a spot at a DMV off Westfields Boulevard at like 3:45 on a Saturday afternoon. I was like, oh, thank God.
Nice.
So got the spot. Then I'm reading the paper of everything you need to bring. And getting a license renewal is way different than getting a new license if you've lost yours.
Oh yeah, I got all my stuff right here.
Basically, if you lose your license and you need to get a new one, you have to give a left testicle. That's basically how that's going to go. Because
Fred, is your left testicle in that binder?
Well, by the way, I just read this week that the left one is bigger than the right one.
Whoa! Hey.
And you can't tell. No, I swear to you. Google that. You'll find that the left one.
I've always known that, Fred. Come on.
Is
I guess
bigger than the right.
Wait, Fred. Was that because of the right hand or the left hand?
All right.
All right, Lee's staying
sorry.
silent.
I had to say that.
What's that about? I don't get that. It's all right.
Google it right now here.
Don't Google it. It's okay, Fred. I don't
Left or
care.
right?
Hey,
So no,
Fred,
I had heard from horror stories that people, if you've lost your license, like good luck, you got to go through a lot. So anyway, with the renewal license, it lists everything that you're supposed to bring. Dude, I brought everything. I brought a utility bill. I brought a W-2. I brought a passport, which I found out was expiring in 2 days.
birth certificate.
Didn't have
what? I gave you guys bum information.
Passport.
Oh, you didn't have to have that birth certificate
No, I brought it. It says birth certificate or passport.
or passport.
So, but I brought the passport, but I looked in the passport. It expired in 2 days.
Yeah, I don't think you can get your. Tura says he has some breaking news.
Yeah, I just gave it to you. They're gonna shut down on Monday. They don't get this thing under control.
Bill already said it's called. So what? Come on later. BK called this news. Yeah, we just talked about it, Tura.
I told you it was never going to get off the ground. I told you that. So, no, we were able to get the new passport. We was able to do that online. That's going to be fine. But I had a packet of every piece of information my credit card bill. I mean, everything I can think of.
My folder.
Me, okay, I wasn't scared about any of that. I wasn't scared about any of that. I wasn't scared about any of that.
I just gave you bum information, by the way. The right one's bigger than the left one, but the left one hangs lower.
That's right hand or left hand. I'm going to ask that question again. Which one is it?
I don't understand right or hand or left hand.
Think about it.
I mean, that has nothing
Lee,
to do with those.
Lee, are you a lefty or a righty?
It depends if I want to feel like I'm with my girlfriend.
I understand.
That was the old saying. Use your left hand if you want to feel like you're with your girlfriend. Anyway.
I understand your Wednesday show went off the rails.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I heard it went off the rails.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Like it was the comments I was reading. It was pretty intense. It was a lot of.
It got kind of weird, but it was
back
good.
And forth bantering.
Yeah.
But anyway, so no, it was.
They hit Billy with a blindsider, and he was backpedaling like a mug.
So Lee, you're
he's
doing
a
a
good
dating
man.
show? Lito, you're doing a dating show?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. I'm not dating
wants
anybody.
To start dating. Just kidding.
Yeah. No, just kidding. No, but we have the young lady who did not get the Maxim thing.
I feel bad for her.
Yeah, I do too. But she raised $100,000 for the Wounded Warrior Project. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. And I know there's at least 100 from this guy, which is more than I should have probably, but I tried my best to help out. So anyway.
Everyone gave a little bit trying to help out.
What do you eat, Bill?
My leftover. Julie and I had gone
Leftover.
South Riding had a drive-in show a couple weeks ago, and they were showing E.T. So of course I had to go pick up Reese's Pieces.
Yep.
And now I'm just finishing them off. Anyway, so you get to the DMV and you sign in, and they have you spaced apart, and they're wiping it down like a mug. They're wiping everything down. I wasn't scared about any of that stuff. So I get to the counter, fills all the paperwork, and so I had to look into the little thing to read the first line, right?
Uh-oh.
My nearsight is not that great, and I was like, oh shoot, I cannot. If I can't read this first line, this whole thing has been for naught.
Yep.
Of course, so I'm able to read the first line. The last 4 letters, kid you not, VHLN. I knew I was in. I knew this was going to go well. I passed it. I survived, blah, blah, blah. So it showed up today. So they give you a piece of paper for a week. And I was like, oh, great. I'm going to get pulled over and give the officer a piece of paper. That's my temporary license.
And he'll say, okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Seen a million of them.
Yeah.
Seen a million of them.
And now I'm good till 2028.
2028. Wow. Nice.
Yes. So, anyway.
How late I am.
Fred, have you seen Fauci's top baseball card?
Oh, God.
I was just reading that. It sold like crazy.
It blew a record, dude. Where was it? I saw it.
Top say no dummies.
There it is.
Fans of the renowned disease expert clearly don't mind. His Topps baseball card sold 51,000 in 24 hours.
Yep, and they were sold for only 24 hours, and they retailed at $9.99 each.
The Topps baseball card with a masked Fauci mid-pitch just became the best-selling card in the history of Topps now. The company's collection of limited edition cards. That's insane, dude. That's absolutely insane.
I wrote to the good doctor to see if I could get one of his business cards for my business card collection.
Yes.
I haven't heard back. It's been about 10 days maybe. But he's awfully busy, so I got to cut him some slack.
He's way beyond busy. And you guys see, Fred, I found a car you can buy for your grandkids. The baby Bugatti that you can pay $35,000 for this car, and it goes 42 miles an hour. Where was that?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
that's
the baby
perfect for an old man
Bugatti.
like me.
Your granddaughter might love that, Fred.
Oh, she would. She would go nuts.
Baby Bugatti.
It's a baby Bugatti, and it sells for like the cheapest model is $35,000 for a 14-year-old kid, and it goes 42 miles an hour.
Nice.
That'd be perfect for me if I could fit in it. I don't have to go fast.
Lord
Almighty.
Almighty.
Old man like me would just.
Speaking of cars,
Yeah.
rule number one: if you get any financial relief from the government for being unemployed, the first thing that you don't do is go out and buy a Lamborghini.
Well, you can't do it with $600 check or $1,200.
He got a $4 million in COVID relief. Who the F was this guy?
And he bought a Lamborghini.
Nice.
How did he get $4 million in COVID relief?
I'll explain it to you. One of the first things David T. Hines bought when he got $4 million in COVID relief loans from the feds for his supposedly ailing South Florida moving business was a super luxury Lamborghini Huracan Evo. Needless to say, the Italian car, purchased by Hines in May for $318,000, was not on the list of permissible expenses under Small Business Administration loan program.
Yeah.
So this guy, over the weekend, was held at a federal detention center on a $100,000 bond. So, yeah, one of the things you don't do when you get a loan is buy a freaking Lamborghini.
There you go.
And the funny thing is, who would have to be told that?
Yeah.
Wait, it gets worse. So Hines, who was arrested Friday, also spent thousands of dollars on dating websites, jewelry and clothes, along with stays at high-end hotels such as the Fontainebleau and the I don't know how to say it, on Miami Beach. SBA's payroll protection program totaled nearly $650 billion, was approved by Congress as a part of the CARES Act after the coronavirus struck the nation back in March.
And how much money did he donate to Biden's campaign?
Or Trump's campaign.
Oh
any
God,
one of
I'm
them.
kidding. I'm just playing. I'm just
Any
playing.
one of them.
This is what I thought of. I thought to myself, if he did give money to either campaign, oh my God. Well, of course, it wouldn't get reported if it went to Biden, but if it went to Trump, it would get reported big time.
According to a criminal complaint, Heinz's four South Florida movie businesses applied for 7 SBA loans totaling $13 million through the Bank of America, saying the money would be spent on at least 70 employees with a monthly payroll of $4 million.
Yeah. Okay, I don't want to talk about that anymore because that guy's a moron, an idiot, and a jerk, and he's taking advantage of the world.
So here's this guy's name.
Don't say his name out loud. Douche. That's what his name is.
David Hines. Anyway.
David
Hines. He's Senator Rockefeller. No, not Rockefeller. What's the guy's name? Who's married to Hines? Hey,
I have no
Fred.
idea.
Fred.
What?
Who's the senator who ran for president who's married to the Hines girl?
Oh, well, John Kerry.
Yeah, John Kerry. He was John Kerry's wife's brother. Just kidding. Go ahead.
David Hines for sheriff. Wait a minute.
Fred, while you're doing that, you need to look up the video of the 60-foot tall robot that took its first walk.
Nice. 60-foot.
You all see that? A 60-foot tall robot. Looks like it's a Megatron. It took its first steps. 60-foot tall robot.
Did
he didn't fall over.
No.
He did not fall over. But there's a video out there, a 60-foot robot that took his first steps. So, Lee, I know you're not a big fan of space, right?
I love space. You mean yeah. I know more than your average bear about space. I love SpaceX. Oh, my God. That's such a cool thing.
YouTube Mars 4K.
You've already told me about this. I already did.
Fred, have you seen that?
Nope. It's just
Fred.
they've graphed together.
Fred,
by NASA's
look.
Mars rovers directly from the surface of the planet. This is the first time Martian footage has been rendered in stunning 4K resolution. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this journey across the surface of another
Okay, you know what?
First of all,
you know what, dude?
It's 134 million miles away.
I know.
How do you not get the biggest hard-on for something that's that far away and that they can bring back? Now, that's not video. That's like a bunch of pictures that are put together to make a video.
Still shots, sure.
Holy crap, dude. I mean,
no, it's cool, but it looks kind of like somebody's out in the Sahara Desert doing it.
I hear what you're saying, but if you watch this video and you see all of the different stunning landscapes, dude, I'm becoming more fascinated because I keep in my 8,000 amazing things on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating.
Cool.
To something that's we probably will never ever get to, human wise.
I don't know.
But something they can send back that's 130 million miles away.
I think that they're definitely sending people. They're going to send astronauts there. I don't know if we'll ever go up there and let's go build an apartment building.
The thing is, it takes a year to get there. But the thing is, how do you get back? That's the problem.
I mean, you know what? You carry with you the ability to get back. So a lot of times that's like what they do at the moon. They they able to shoot themselves back. And once you get out of the atmosphere of Mars, you don't need much to propel yourself through space because there's no gravity. Right. There's no,
But dude, it takes a year to get there.
Oh, I know. I'm sure. Think about the next step.
You'd have to pack a bunch of crap to get you there, and
just get a big old fat RV.
I just don't know.
Rocket.
Who was in the movie The Martian with what's his face?
Yes.
Where he slingshots himself. He slingshots himself back.
Yeah.
I guess that's how. I guess that's how it worked.
I don't know. It sounded very astronautical.
I mean, the fact that I could leave today and I won't get there until
your next birthday. Yeah.
I mean, That's a hell of a long time to be in a car ride.
Yeah, but I'd do it in a damn second, dude.
But the people in the International Space Station stay up there for a long, long time.
Yeah, they do. I don't know about a year.
Yeah, but Fred, you're going there in a short period of time. This is like you're in a capsule. You, me, and Fred are in a capsule for a year.
Yeah,
we wouldn't send them in a capsule.
Yeah. However, we're getting there. The three of us cannot kill each other. We got to spend a year together.
Right.
Could we do it?
Yeah, it happens to the International Space Station all the time.
You all talk like we all would get along, but the three of us in a piece of metal.
I'm sure at least 2 times a day, I'm going to have to put my headphones on, put on my blinders so that I won't see or hear you. And you'll do the same thing. And we'll just, that'll be
what if we lose, and what if we lose power? You're forced to talk to Fred
what if?
A year.
If ifs and buts were
candy and nuts, we all have a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
What snacks are you bringing?
What
snacks are you bringing?
I think they pretty much tell you what snacks you're going to have. I don't think you can bring a bag of Reese's Pieces or whatever.
Lee, if you could, would you bring corn nuts to eat for an entire year?
I could do that, actually. I could probably survive on corn nuts.
Bugles for an entire year?
No Bugles. I haven't had Bugle, and I can't tell you when.
Why not?
The last time you had them, and I ate some. That's it.
I didn't have Bugles. Yes.
Didn't you bring Bugles or something?
The guy with the longest stay in the International Space Station was 438 days, so that's over a year.
Over a year.
Yeah.
That was a Russian, huh?
Yeah.
Are you guys a fan of lobsters?
Yeah, lobster good.
No. I'm having crab legs tomorrow, but there's a Red Lobster employee found a rare blue lobster.
Nice. Yep. They happen every now and again in Maine.
He saved it from its ultimate death, and they took it to the Ohio Zoo.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Where'd he find it?
A rare blue lobster has received a reprieve after a restaurant sent it to an Ohio zoo for conservation instead of consumption. An Akron Zoo Facebook post on Sunday said a Red Lobster employee who found a blue lobster in a delivery to the Cuyahoga Falls Eatery recognized just how rare it is. About 1 of every 2 million lobsters are blue, according to the zoo.
Mm-hmm.
The blue shell is due to a genetic anomaly.
Yep.
So the dude saved it from its ultimate death.
There in Bar Harbor, the lobster capital of the world, Bahaba. They come across them. When they do, it's huge deal, big deal. When they come across one.
Lee, give me your favorite movie quote of all time. I'm gonna see if it's on this list.
You can't handle the truth.
Yep. That's it. That's where I was going.
Hold on, let's see if I can find it.
Oh, I can give you a porn movie handle. Quote from a porn movie.
Fast is gonna east.
Pizza's delivery. Right, Fred? Pizza delivery. That's from a different kind of movie, though.
Or if you were a teenager, the fastest gun in the West. All right. Let's see. At number 29.
29. You can't handle the 29?
At number 29.
All right. Give it in the top 10.
No, I'm going to give you the top 30.
Okay.
Oh, my.
Let me see. Okay, do this. Give the quote, and then we got to eat. Fred or I will try and guess what movie or character, one or the other.
All right. Or actor.
That's what I mean.
At number 30.
Yeah, but it could be
here's the line. You'll never get this. Here's the line. I want to be alone.
Oh, what's her name? The old movie star.
Katharine Hepburn?
No, was it Betty Davis?
Oh, Betty Davis.
No.
Close.
Who? Same generation.
Who?
I know.
Greta Garbo.
Greta Garbo.
Greta Garbo.
I can't remember the movie. The Grand Hotel, 1932. So you already know number 29. At number 28, Play It, Sam. Play it as time goes by.
Yeah. That's
Casablanca.
Humphrey Bogart.
Casablanca.
Very good,
Humphrey
Fred.
Bogart.
I said Humphrey
Bogart. You can
Bogart.
play it for me. Yeah, you can play it for her. You can play it for me.
That's right.
At number 27, I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Oh.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
Al Pacino.
Taxi.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, the taxi driver. Is it the taxi driver?
No.
Al Pacino. I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Fred said Al Pacino.
Some of these movies I don't even recognize some of these
It's
movies.
okay. Who's the actor?
Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman, I meant. Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, Tootsie?
I'm walking here.
In the movie Midnight Cowboy.
Midnight Cowboy.
Midnight Cowboy.
Never saw it, but I know it's a very popular movie. Okay.
At 26, why don't you come up here sometime and see me? These are stupid.
Mae West.
Damn, Fred.
1920s. It was probably wasn't like High Life or something like that. No.
I thought you said you didn't watch that many movies.
Oh, the old stuff I know, not the new stuff.
Damn. Well, you'll run the tables on this one. I can guarantee that.
All right.
Mae West and She Done Him Wrong.
There you go.
By the way,
1920 what?
1933.
30?
1933.
33.
By the way, I saw the movie Uncut Gems the other night. It's an Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, yeah.
Good movie.
It ain't no Wedding Singer. It ain't no Billy Madison. He is way out of his normal league. And I guess he got an Oscar nod, and he does a really good job. But this movie is literally the F-bomb every 3 words in a New Jersey accent. Like every 3 words.
Yep.
That's all these guys are doing.
Because he always plays the same character, so it'd be nice.
Yeah, you know what though? That's not true. How about The Cobbler? You ever see The Cobbler?
No.
I have
Great movie, Bill. Great movie.
The Cobbler. When did that come out?
Called The Cobbler a few years ago. Really good. Really good. His dad, he already is Jewish, but it's in the Jewish community, and his father was a cobbler, and anyway, he becomes a cobbler also, and anyway, just you have to watch the movie. I don't want to give it away. It's good.
I'll watch that. I'll watch that when you watch The Russian Specialist.
Oh, Jesus, a big difference between the two movies.
Well,
I almost watched it though. I
yet.
did. I almost watched it this week.
No, but
I was going to bring it up on my computer. Watch it, but I didn't.
He doesn't really. I mean, you don't really recognize him. He does a really, really good job. And you're waiting for when he's going to get popped, and so. And then I watched. Then I watched Thelma and Louise. I totally forgot they drive off the freaking cliff. I totally forgot that.
Oh yeah.
They're like, we ain't getting caught. We ain't getting caught. We're just going to floor it, and over the cliff they go.
I don't know how. I was talking to somebody, and I was remembering the scary movie with Glenn Close.
Fatal Attraction?
Yes.
Can I tell you a story of that one?
Okay, sure.
I'm an usher at the Fair Oaks movie theater with my buddy Dave when this movie comes out. Okay. Yeah. And every time we knew, because we had like lobby duty and stuff, so we knew when all these movies are going to get out. We would go and stand in the back of the theater at the last 5 minutes, and we wait for the reactions of people. And we would overhear girlfriends telling boyfriends, if you ever do that, I'll cut it off. If you ever do that, I'll cut it off. And so when she flies out of the bathtub, oh, dude, we are just rolling on the floor laughing because people just don't think it's coming. And just the amount of the reactions in the theater.
You know what? I had that reaction, dude, on The Sixth Sense when at the end of the movie, when he reaches for the doorknob to go downstairs and there's a table in front of the door, and that's the first time you realize he's been a ghost the whole time. And I almost pooped my pants. I freaked. I went, oh! I mean, and everybody's like, look at me going, what? Because it took a while for you to realize. But I knew as soon as he pulled that doorknob and hit the table, it just all of a sudden hit me, and I went, "Oh no!" I mean, how do you judge me, Bill? I can predict movies, and I do that a lot. What's going to happen, and you guys get pissed off at me. Oh, that's his brother, You guys are like, "Shut up, Bailey." Well, I did not pick that, and it freaked me out. Anyway, it's awesome.
How do you judge a movie on its merit? How do you?
If it keeps, number one, if it evokes emotion from me, which is
Love Actually, but okay.
Laughter and not Love. Oh God, I'm gonna have to see this movie again. Who's in this movie again? I think I've seen it.
Everybody Who's Cool.
Okay, that's a good answer. Okay.
No, so how do you judge a movie in its merit?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, which
Reaction?
ones evoke the most emotion? Now, laughter I count as an emotion. Emotion is for sure.
No, just if
I'm howling the whole time.
If you walk out of the theater going, "Damn, that was a damn good movie," I judge it. If I'm not drinking my Coke, if I'm not eating my snacks, and I'm just sitting there, then I'm mesmerized. Right. That's how damn good the movie is. That's how good the movie is.
Yeah, that's true. And you know what? I've come across a couple like that. You know what one that I walked out of that I set? That's the other thing. I know it's a good movie if I sit after the movie till all the friggin' things
credits,
go.
Yeah.
I don't leave.
I think I've only walked out of one movie in my life.
Oh, I have.
And that was That was the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie where I was literally like, this movie cannot end. This thing is going on and on and on. I actually walked out.
I've done that a couple times.
Done. 3 hours later, I'm done.
I like a movie that has everything. Outstanding wardrobe, outstanding writing, outstanding acting, outstanding lighting, editing.
Yeah.
I like the whole package. I can walk out of there and go, wow, they did a great job on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if the characters are so believable, like that's not the actor. I mean, that you can't.
Yeah.
There's
actor,
very few. I can
Joe
name
Smith.
on one hand. Like
all right, go ahead.
Paul Newman or Meryl Streep or something, where they can play completely different roles. It's not like Billy Madison doing the same water boy. You know, it's the same thing under different circumstances. Or anything, Rocky or John Wayne. They do the same thing over and over. Occasionally, you get someone who can go to something different. You know.
Yeah. No,
you're not looking at the actor. You're looking at the character they're playing, and they're so damn believable. They're really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah. No
but
doubt.
I do remember.
So what's the next movie on the list? What's next on the list?
Hold on.
25. Because Fred's
25.
got he's like, woohoo, I can do these.
Number 25. Show me the money.
Oh, well, what do you call it? What's his name? Cuba Gooding Jr. And
Show me the money.
Oh my God! It was
it's the movie with Tom Cruise, and the other quote is he says, "You complete me."
Yep.
Or you had me at hello. That's right.
And a little moment of silence for what's her face? Kelly Preston. Dude, that was a good looking woman and a good actress.
Yeah.
You all heard about that, right?
No.
She passed away.
What happened to the? Oh no!
Kelly
when?
Preston died. Who is she married to?
John Travolta.
That's right.
Oh, I did hear that last week.
Dude, just a sweet woman. I mean, just
How'd
such
she
a
die?
nice woman. She had cancer.
Oh,
she battled it for like 2 years.
Killed her.
And no, she was a good looking woman, and a really good actress.
Yep, she was.
At 24, I Am Big. It's the pictures that got small. I Am Big. It's the pictures that got small.
Fred?
Nothing. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know.
Gloria Swanson, Sunset Boulevard.
Ah.
That's all you, Fred.
I know. That should be right up my alley.
Swanson. All right, go ahead, Bill. Next.
At number 23, There's No Place Like Home.
There's No Place Like Home. E.T.
No.
Judy Garland. Judy Garland.
The Wizard of Oz, correct. At number 22, Bond. James Bond.
Oh, well, any one of the James Bond movies. Pick one.
At number 21, a census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and had a nice Chianti.
That's my favorite right there.
He did such a good job in that movie.
Clarice.
He scared the crap out of me. And when he flung it at the window, oh
man.
When he what?
He scared the crap out of me too. I really
at the window.
No, that wasn't him. That was the and she got hit. It hit her. The guy who was next to him flicked at when she was walking by.
Was it the right hand or the left hand?
So Clarice. But you remember what he did to that guy? He made him swallow his own tongue just by talking to him.
Oh, that was so that movie was so gross. Oh, geez.
Oh my God. It came back. Oh, what happened to that guy? Oh, I made him swallow his tongue.
Oh,
Scariest movie I've ever seen is Seven. I don't think I've ever seen a scarier movie than Seven.
The Exorcist for me. That was it. Oof.
Yeah, I didn't.
No, it's true. That is true.
The movie that scared me the most was Nightmare on Elm Street. Seriously.
Oh,
I just stopped watching horror movies after that. It scared the crap out of me.
What's next there, baby boy?
20. Lewis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Casablanca with
Very good.
Humphrey Bogart saying that to that French guy.
Louis.
At number 19, I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
What's his name? Out the window there. Something news. Some broadcast. No, it wasn't broadcast. Oh, it was broadcast news. No, it wasn't. And it was what the hell's his name? He's dead now. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
Peter Fenton Network.
Yes.
Network. Yes.
Okay. Number 18, Made It Ma. I'm top of the world, and it's not Andrew Dice Clay.
I made it, Ma. I'm on top of the world. Oh, yeah. That's what's his name from Titanic. That's Leo. No,
that's King of the World.
Oh, King of the World. That's right.
Was it
James Cagney in White Heat.
There you go.
Rosebud at number 17.
Oh, what do you call it? It's the sled. It's the. How do I not know this? It's what's his name? Oh,
damn it, Fred.
Oh my God! This is one. Citizen Kane.
Yep.
What's his name? Oh my God! How am I drawing a freaking blank?
Let Fred off the hook.
We're gonna give Fred a seizure.
Oh my God! I'm
Orson
gonna wake
Welles.
up with
Orson Welles. Orson Welles.
At number 16, they call me Mr. Tibbs.
They call me Mr. Tibbs. Sidney Poitier.
And by the way, anyone listening out there, this is the 100 greatest movie quotes of all time.
Yep.
Sidney Poitier.
There you go.
In the heat of the night, correct. At number 15, E.T. Phone Home.
Take it, Lee. E.T.
Let me see. Is that E.T. and E.T.?
At number 14, The Stuff That Dreams Are Made Of.
Stuff that dreams are made of.
The
right stuff.
Field of Dreams.
No.
He
had that "I tell you, sweetheart" type accent. Humphrey Bogart in the Maltese Falcon.
Oh yeah.
Number 13, Love Means Never Having to Say You're Sorry. Man, ain't that the truth?
Oh, Love Story with Ryan, whatever. Love Story.
Ryan O'Neal. At number 12, I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Oh, God. Who is it that says that, though, Fred?
Wait a minute. That name? Was, we both did the same thing. I love the smell.
I love the smell. I know what movie it was in. It was
Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now.
And it was
the guy, it was the captain. We know him. He's done lots of stuff since then.
He is. I love the smell.
He was the helicopter captain or colonel or something.
Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall. That's right.
That's a great line. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
At number 11, what we've got here is a failure to communicate.
I know that one too. You know the one, Fred?
I know it, but I'm trying to.
I don't know. The guy who did it is a prison warden, but it's a Paul Newman movie, and it's what, Fred? Paul Newman. Remember what we have here
is
failure to communicate.
It's on a Guns N' Roses song.
Yeah.
Hit me. What is it?
What we have here. And it's I forget the name of the movie. Cool Hand Luke. There you go.
Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah, I'll get cool. Got me going.
Strother Martin.
Is that his name? Yeah, he's a good actor. Let me tell you something. That guy's a spooky dude.
Never heard of him.
Yep.
At number 10, You Talking to Me?
You talking to me?
That's from Taxi.
Talking to Me?
De Niro.
Yep.
Taxi driver.
Yep. There you go.
At number 9, Fasten Your Seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night. Come on, Fred. Pull this one.
I know it's.
It's a song named after her.
I'm drawing a blank.
There's a song named after her.
Maybe Tora knows.
Betty Davis eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Betty Davis and All About Eve.
There you go.
At number 8, May the Force Be With You.
Star Wars.
May the force be with you, but who says it? May the force.
Pretty much
be with
everybody.
you.
Everybody says it. All right, Mr. DeVille, I'm ready for my close-up.
That's
what he
all
called-
you.
All right, Mr. DeMille,
Marilyn
I'm ready for my
Monroe.
close-up.
It's
It
Marilyn
was to
Monroe.
To
Nope.
Cecil B. DeMille, it was one of those old Betty Davis or one of those.
Is it? What's her name from?
It's that generation.
She has a TV dinner.
What?
Gloria Swanson.
Very good. Sunset Boulevard.
I wouldn't have got that one.
Yeah.
Glorious.
Go ahead, punk, make my day.
Oh my God, Clint Eastwood. Yeah,
Clint Eastwood.
Sudden Impact.
that's my
number
favorite. That's sudden impact. But you know, the first movie, Dirty Harry, when he gets that guy, dude, that's the greatest line ever. I don't know.
You
Did I
feel
shoot
lucky, Punk?
five, or did
Hey,
I-
do you like
No,
Clint
no.
Eastwood's Western movies or his modern movies?
both of them, all of them.
His
Oh.
Westerns are really Fistful of
Oh,
Dollars and
yeah.
all that. Those are damn good movies.
Oh yeah.
You ever seen a picture of his son? He looks just like him. Scott Eastwood.
Yep.
Number 5. Here's looking at you, kid.
He's
Again,
looking at
Casablanca.
you, kid. Humphrey Bogart again. Yeah.
At number 4, Toto. I've got a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
That's from Wizard of Oz.
At number 3, you don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am.
Come on. What's that one, Fred?
What's his name? Was that
It's-
Jake LaMotta?
What's the name of the movie? Raging Bull.
That's right, Raging Bull.
No?
No?
Nope.
All right. What is it?
What is it?
Marlon Brando on the waterfront.
On the waterfront.
On the
That's right.
waterfront.
I could have been a contender.
I could have been a contender.
At number 2, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
Oh, what do you call
One
it?
of the best
What's his
movies.
name?
One of the best movies.
The mob, the best mob movie ever. What's his name?
Nope, not Bond. It's not Bond.
No,
Not Bond. Mob movie, he said.
Gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
That's right. Don't tell me. Fredo was one son. James
Okay.
Caan played another son. Marlon Brando was the Godfather.
Very good. He's Vito Corleone.
That's right.
Vito
Vito
Corleone.
Corleone.
I can
And
do
number
that.
1,
Look here. I can do it, Vito.
I can do it.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
What a great movie.
good, Lee.
What a great movie.
I don't know about it. Go ahead.
And at number 1, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
And there was a lady who just passed away at 104 who was in that movie.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
last week, she's the
um,
last surviving actor from that movie.
I can't. What the hell was her name?
Gone with the Wind. La la
Can't think of her
la.
name. But she just passed away. So now we get on to the list of movie misquotes.
Oh, I don't know about that. That should be good.
How's that sound?
So
Go ahead.
we get into the line that Roy Scheider says in Jaws. The misquote line is "We're going to need a bigger boat." The actual line is "You're going to need a bigger boat," and that was an ad lib that got into the famous,
Yeah.
one of the most famous quotes of all time. But that wasn't even a script line; it was ad libbed.
Right.
Oh.
And hold on. What were the two quotes? The actual quote was
The actual quote is "You're gonna need a bigger boat." The misquote is "We're gonna need a bigger boat."
Wait, that's the same thing.
"Your" and "we're." It's the
It's
difference.
different.
Oh.
Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood. The actual line is you've got to ask yourself one question: do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Well, the line comes out is "Do you feel lucky, punk?"
Yeah. Yeah, because what he says is he says, to tell you the truth, in all the confusion, I mixed the count. So it could have been 5 or it could have been 6. Do you feel lucky, punk? That's when he points to
The guy wets his pants practically there.
no, nobody should and he decides not to grab the shotgun and
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood moves it, and the guy goes, "I gotta know, I gotta know." And Clint turns and click. I have to watch that movie. I haven't watched that movie in so long. You know what I have on my radio station as an ID, Fred, is the one where where he goes and gets his cup of coffee, and he comes around to the back door because he sees him flipping the thing, and they're like going, "What are you doing in here, honky?" And he's like, "Well, I've been coming here for a lot of years, and Susan always gives me a large black coffee. Today she put sugar in my coffee. A lot of sugar.
I just came back to complain." Yeah.
And they go, "Oh, so what are you going to... So put down your guns. Oh, who's going to make us? Me, my friend Smith, and my friend Weston." God, I love Clint Eastwood. He's so great.
I was in a film with him.
Oh, really? Which one?
And he had lunch with us. All the Presidents? No. Was it All the President's Men?
You sure it wasn't his Secret Service movie?
Yes, it was a Secret Service movie. Yep.
In the Line of Fire.
In the Line of Fire.
Yeah, that was in D.C. Yep.
What scene were you in?
Well, you know what's funny? My scene got cut. I'll tell you what happened. We were shooting for 2 days.
What's the scene they're doing?
Okay, so we're shooting for 2 days in Washington, and it's a parade scene where, not a parade, but limos are going by, and the president wants to jump out and shake hands with everybody.
Right, so the inauguration scene.
That type of thing.
No, not inauguration.
He jumps out and does that. My job and this other guy, we're supposed to be glaring at him. We both have backpacks. We're glaring at the president, but everybody else is, "Hey, president," trying to reach him. Right. So that was all shot one day. Then we were shooting the reverse, over his shoulder our way, and I'm glaring at him. What happens is he talks to the other guys in the crowd. His other Secret Service agents who are plainclothes are supposed to come grab both of us, throw us on the ground, open our backpacks, and find we just had lunch packed. That was it.
Right.
Because, he never knew who the bad guy was. He couldn't find him. So
right.
And near the beginning, they thought it was me. And the next day it started to rain, and they'd cut the scene. The whole scene was basically they couldn't stop. Yeah, so that's how some of these.
John Malkovich was really good in that movie. He was really good bad guy in that movie. He was really, really good. All right, so going back to quotes,
I saw Rene Russo and I saw Clint. Clint had lunch with us. I was surprised.
That's cool.
The extras, yeah.
Yeah, was it Lee, you, me, Todd, and who else walked into Planet Hollywood? Arnold walk out into his Humvee.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he's filming True Lies that night. He's filming the scene.
Well, Bill and I were talking about they had the big model of the Death Star, and Bill and I were talking, and we're standing there kind of waiting. Well, we're going to go in and eat, right?
Yes.
Yes. So we're waiting, and I see this lady trying to do this with her camera to try and get a good picture of the whole. I thought she was trying to get a picture of the whole scene. So here, Mr. Director, I stand over behind her, and I'm looking, and I'm thinking, I'm about to tell her, well, if you stand right here, you probably get most of the scene. Then I realized, oh my God, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I go, Bill. And Bill's like, what? Look. He's like, oh my God.
He's not as tall as I thought he was.
Oh, hell no. He's short, dude. He's a bodybuilder.
Yeah, but
you gotta remember those bodybuilders, they're all little guys, and their muscles are short and big. Oh, yeah, they're not big dudes.
He's the original Humvee. Nobody had a Humvee before Arnold did. Now it's like everyone's got one.
Yeah.
So, anyway, okay. So we go back to that one line that Duvall said in Apocalypse Now. The actual line is, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. One time we had a hill bomb for 12 hours. When it was all over, I walked out. We didn't find one of them, not one stinking body. The smell, that gasoline smell, the whole hill smelled like victory. But the misquote is, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
Yep.
So he's supposed to be doing a much bigger line, but he actually just comes out with that line.
But I think that short bit was great. That was a great line.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys have movies that you so what I'm looking for? Them as the one character. You cannot picture them. You can't picture anybody else in that role. Like Harrison Ford as Han Solo. Like you can't picture anybody else.
Yeah, are you going to tell me who the people were? I saw that the other day.
No, this is 30 actors who turned down blockbuster roles.
Yeah. I saw that the other day. Yeah, go ahead. What is that? I know
so
that.
You have
Hasselhoff. Didn't he have some that he was supposed to been offered? Oh, I know who it was. Tom Selleck was offered 2 huge roles, but he was doing Magnum PI at the time.
He was going to be Indiana Jones.
And
really?
He was going to be Indiana Jones. He turned it down to do the Magnum series, which was a good call for him because it went 8 seasons. But no, Harrison Ford turned out to be Indiana Jones. But you remember Jack Nicholson in the Batman? The first Batman movie?
Yeah.
Guess who was supposed to have that role?
Who?
John Lithgow.
Ooh.
Now, could you have imagined John Lithgow in that role?
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah, he can be crazy enough to do that.
I mean, you see the role now, but
incredible actor. I've seen him.
Dude, Third Rock from the Sun was one of his best shows.
You know, and he's so funny,
God,
but he has been a serious actor. He was a Shakespearean actor. And those guys, those Monty Python movies are absolutely hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're so serious about how they do stuff, but it's so ridiculous. What are you doing, Fred?
Put a little lotion on my finger.
Oh, he's
Does it look like I'm
finger.
lotioning the finger?
It looks like you're lubing it up.
He's something. He's on a roll
right behind you.
Right hand or left hand?
Whoa! Hey, all right.
Right hand or left hand, Fred?
There he goes again.
Gotta check my prostate.
Fred, did you tell him all that you all had to go through?
No,
I said, I'll have Fred tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. I'll have Fred tell you.
I'll tell you some other day. Yeah,
okay.
I have a procedure or two that's coming up.
Oh, you guys, I got you, Fred. You know how many procedures I went through before my lung transplant, dude.
Yeah.
I had some horrible procedures. Oh my God. They did an endoscopy and a colonoscopy at the same time.
There you
They
go.
got me coming and going.
There you go. They give you a discount.
Hey, let's meet in the middle. And that's what I said. When they said we're going to do both of them, I said, what do you want to meet in the middle? The doctor almost shit his pants. I said, you guys are going to meet in the middle, huh? Take a picture of each other's cameras.
See if they'll give you a discount.
Howling.
See if they'll give you a discount because you go all the way through one time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you want a couple bucks. Yeah, take some money off the price.
Actually, they shouldn't have done the endoscopy. They should have come up with the colonoscopy all the way up out my mouth.
Right.
And pull it out that way. Unhook it. And
all the times I went to see Lee up there, I would be Lee. Lee has a lot of attractive nurses. I was like, Lee, who the hell is that?
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, they did.
Hey, it's almost showtime.
Yeah, well, they can wait a second. Anyway, you guys remember the movie Ghost, right?
Sure.
You know, I've only seen a few minutes of it, but yeah, I know
It's a damn good movie. You know who the lead actor was, right?
Demi Moore and what's his name?
Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
So,
and who else was in it that was pretty big in the show? Whoopi Goldberg.
She was really good. So numerous actors passed in this film. Tom Hanks.
Hold on.
Tom Cruise. Kevin Bacon. All passed on it before Patrick Swayze. But it said here, who wouldn't want to film a sexy pottery scene with their hot wife? So Bruce Willis apparently passed on the role on playing the part of the ghost in Ghost after reading the script, even though his then wife Demi Moore would ultimately take the part of the ghost's very alive wife Molly. So could you imagine instead of Patrick Swayze, could you have seen Bruce Willis?
I could see him do it.
I could not have seen Tom Hanks. I
could see him doing it.
I could not. Tom Hanks in a pottery scene, I could not have. Tom Cruise? Yeah, I could have seen Tom Cruise doing it.
Doing what?
The movie Ghost. It had Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise, and Patrick Swayze. I'm sorry. Hanks, Cruise, and Kevin Bacon all passed on the role, but Bruce Willis passed on the role and then eventually went to Patrick Swayze. Can you imagine Bruce Willis in that role? And a pottery scene with your wife?
Yeah. Work it out, buddy.
There you go.
All of them could have pulled that off.
Hold on. So you guys remember the movie Boogie Nights, right?
little bit.
Yeah.
So
That's,
this
go
actor,
ahead.
this actor passed on Boogie Nights to be the lead actor in Titanic.
Oh, Leo did, huh?
Pretty
Leo passed on-
pretty smart move to pass on Boogie Nights to be
Wow.
one of the
I
top
love
grossing
Boogie
movies
Nights.
of all time.
Wow.
So look at the
Um,
industry.
Lee and I have been yawning here. We're tired.
Yeah.
Why are you guys can't be tired?
Yeah, I know.
We're exhausted.
So you know the movie Shawshank Redemption, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tim Robbins played the lead in that with Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Tim Robbins, that role was originally going to go to Kevin Costner.
Oh, interesting.
He could have
Kevin
pulled it off.
Costner, the film he made instead of Shawshank Redemption, one of the most expensive budgeted movies of all time,
Waterworld.
Waterworld.
Wow.
So he turned down Shawshank to do
Well,
one of his
Waterworld
worst
was his project, so.
Yep.
Yep.
Could you have imagined John Travolta in the Forrest Gump role?
Oh, yeah. I bet he could do that.
Stupid is as stupid does. It was definitely not the brightest move for John Travolta to turn down the role of Forrest Gump, one of the most beloved film characters in American history. The
sorry.
role also earned Tom Hanks his second Oscar in 2 years.
Yeah, Tom Hanks did that so good. I just can't imagine someone else doing it. Sorry.
Strangely, John Travolta has a long history turning down roles that later went to Tom Hanks. The next year, he declined the part of astronaut Jim Lovell in Apollo 13, and later prison guard Paul Edgecombe in The Green Mile. He also turned down Richard Gere's memorable role in An Officer and a Gentleman.
Oh, wow.
He could have done that one, I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
know when Tim Robbins was in that movie, I remember thinking to myself, that movie was a super blockbuster movie, and I just wouldn't have put Tim Robbins in there if I had been in the first place. Huh. But he ended up doing a hugely good job.
Yep.
So Will Smith turned down the role in The Matrix.
I heard
to
that, yeah.
what's his face?
All right.
Come on, Bill.
What the hell's the actor's name?
Keanu
Reeves. Yeah. So Will Smith turned down, but he went on to make the Bad Boys movies. So I don't think he's hurting too much. And he did the movie The Wild West.
No.
The role in Silence of the Lambs that went to Jodie Foster originally was going to go to Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, I don't know.
One of the least favorites.
I like Michelle Pfeiffer, but I don't know. I think
Jodie did a good job.
She
did a really, really good job. But Michelle Pfeiffer was damn good in Scarface. She was really, really good. Hold on. I know we're getting to the 9 o'clock show. The role for Harrison Ford in Star Wars was originally going to go to Al Pacino.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said
something.
he said it was mine for the taking for the role of Han Solo, but he goes, I didn't understand the script.
Huh.
But then again, he went on to do Godfather, so I don't think.
Yeah. So don't feel bad for him.
Don't feel so bad for him. The Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny Depp, that was originally going to go to Jim Carrey. Was going to do Pirates of the Caribbean.
That would have been too silly, I think, with Jim Carrey, even though it was pretty silly with Johnny Depp.
And one of the people that was supposed to be one of the Bonds was Burt Reynolds.
Nice.
So those are some of your.
They were going to have an American do Bond?
Let me see what it says here. Hold on.
To have someone with an English accent if they're going to be a Bond. I can't see him. He'd be like, what?
On Her Majesty's Secret Service, starring George Lazenby, whoever that is, as James Bond, is widely considered one of the worst Bond films ever made, with Lazenby being the only actor who's only played 007 once. But things would have been different if Burt Reynolds had taken a shot at the role.
Nah, you need a British guy.
Got to have a Brit.
I mean, he could have done a British role.
I cannot. Did that was the movie before or after Smokey and the Bandit? Unfortunately, Smokey and the Bandit typecasted Burt Reynolds big time.
Yeah. And one of his movies, Longest Yard, but that was a damn good Burt Reynolds movie. That and River Kwai.
Oh, River Kwai.
Is that a Burt Reynolds movie? No. Was it?
No.
I think those are his movies. Hold on. What the hell is it? I just had it.
Hey, Tora, what are you doing?
How do you know Tora's there?
I don't. I just assume he's there. How are you, Tora?
There he is.
There he is. Hey, there's the man.
Fred's a
Tora's
good
the
guesser.
man. With
And
his
we're not
great big
talking
Tora
about
smile.
Major League Baseball. It's already been talked about. Not going to talk
I
about it.
know, I know. BK
Look at
broke
that
the
great
news
big
earlier.
Tora smile. You always have a great big smile on your
No.
face there, Tora.
I told you, Tora. I told you.
You were right. Watch, NFL's going to do the same.
Nah.
Who knows? I'm just worried about if college football is going to get off the ground.
I hope it. I hope it works. I hope they don't.
How about Notre Dame joining ACC?
No, that was crazy.
They'll destroy everybody in the ACC.
No, they won't.
Notre
UVA,
Dame.
UVA all the way.
That's
I don't
not
think
a
so.
team. Florida State has a decent team. Clemson, of course.
It's Clemson is going to be the
Yeah, the team just got.
problem for Notre Dame. Clemson
No,
is.
Clemson's not going to repeat this year.
Virginia Tech, Bill, are they in the Big Ten or are they in the ACC?
ACC. They're not. They're not anything.
Uh,
Where would you boys want to retire? What state would you want to retire to?
Colorado.
Florida.
Ooh.
Florida's where I want to go.
Yeah, good.
So here are the 10 best states to retire in 2020.
I would
Colorado.
say Rhode Island for me, but go ahead.
At number 10, Iowa.
No.
The Hawkeye State offers prospective retirees a high quality but not inexpensive lifestyle. Iowa ranks 7th in quality of life and 13th in healthcare, but 31st in affordability.
Nope. Don't want
Tumblr.
it.
Go ahead.
Matoma. At number 9, Idaho.
Nope.
Nice.
Put that with Iowa.
Potatoes.
Retirees
Idaho
and
potatoes.
visitors alike come to the gem state for scenic beauty and outdoor fun at an affordable cost.
And also their potatoes.
And their potatoes. At number 8, Wisconsin.
Nope. You got 3 in a row. No.
Ready?
Wisconsin cheese rocks.
Wow.
At number 7, where you're sitting right now.
Virginia.
NEIA.
At number 6, Delaware. Come to
Yeah, I would do Delaware.
Yeah, I would
Come
do
to
it.
Delaware.
I wouldn't.
7th in affordability and 18th in healthcare. At number 5, Wyoming.
I'd go
Now,
there.
Lee and I have been there, and we love the state. I mean, that's
Yeah, it's a good place.
that's a pretty damn good. I like that.
Anything in the Rockies, I'd go to.
Fly Fisher's Paradise.
Yeah.
At number 4, Utah.
Nope.
17th in healthcare, 18th in quality of life.
Where's Lake Tahoe? Is that Utah?
That's Nevada.
Number 3, here you go, Fred, New Hampshire.
Nice.
New
Hey,
Hampshire.
Hey,
New
Fred.
Hampshire.
Speaking of New Hampshire, Fred,
Yes.
I've been my new job is helping New Hampshire.
God, here we go.
They
What's
have
your
no
new
personal
job?
income tax.
He's
I'm not
got
telling
some. He's working for some candidate. All right, go
Nice.
ahead, Bill. Next.
All right, at number 2, here you go, Lee, Colorado.
Here you go.
Retired to Sentinel State, and you'll be paying one of the lowest property taxes in the country. Despite Colorado's ranked at 46th for lowest percentage of population age 65 and older, state ranks 4th in healthcare, 11th in quality of life, and 17th in affordability.
And what's
And at
number one?
number 1, Florida.
Yes.
If you're a senior in
My
search of warm
favorite
weather,
state.
sunny skies, and tax-friendly retirement, then the Sunshine State fits the bill.
You know where in Florida I'd move, Bill?
Tampa,
Tampa.
St. Pete.
Tampa.
Well, since it's 9
Nope.
o'clock,
My
Yes.
city is Miami.
Bill, hold on. Hush, Tora. Bill,
Yes.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Say happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Miss Secret
Hello.
Person,
How are you, dear?
Susan Woodward.
Hi. Hey, Bill. Happy birthday.
She had that Gaddy's pizza for me.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you, Sue? Miss Susan.
And, Friday night, my date is sitting on the couch over here with all 4 legs looking at me like I'm crazy.
I have a
The
dog
love
as
you
well.
have for that dog is so cute. I mean, you love that dog to death.
Well,
My
that dog has
daughter-
saved my life a couple of times. So that dog has a true meaning.
Let me tell
For
you,
me.
my daughter is taking care of her friend's dog, family dog. He's an English Mastiff. It's a she, by the way. She's an English Mastiff. She is such an adorable dog. I went inside and she just comes and lets me hug on her. She's so great. I love big dogs. I cannot
have a little dog. I have to have a big booming voice type of dog. I cannot have a yappy dog.
You have medium-sized dogs. I want like a Newfoundland. Oh, those are awesome.
Or
right. Willie's 150 pounds.
Damn.
What kind of dog is Willie?
Willie is a Rhodesian Ridgeback and an Italian Shepherd mix.
I've always wanted a Rhodesian Ridgeback. That is so great.
Yeah, he's quite the dog.
I bet. No, I've always wanted one. I always love that the hair going backwards up their spine. That's the coolest thing ever.
So do you just feed your dog? Do you just feed your dog a hunk of meat? I mean, that's a big damn dog.
Actually, I feed him a side of cow.
You feed him dry food?
He only eats a cup of dry food a day.
There you go. That's the kind of dog.
Wait. You don't feed him twice?
Nah.
Well, occasionally I do, because there are days that he doesn't actually eat. He's a very picky eater, and there are days that, I mean, he contracted Lyme disease 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So just like a human, he got Lyme disease, rickets, and scarlet fever. Or Rocky Mountain spotted fever, sorry. Rocky Mountain spotted fever, all from 3 different ticks. Just like a human. So all his pills come from a pharmacy. They don't come from a vet.
And now, every time he goes outside, when you come back in, you completely check him, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Has your dog ever had a concussion?
Walter.
Well, I don't know. I haven't really asked him, Bill.
Well, no. The reason I say that is I had never, all the dogs I've never known one to have a concussion. So about 2 months ago, Minnie, I was downstairs, but Julie had told me that Minnie, I guess she was half asleep. She fell off the bed and she hit her head. I didn't think anything of it. But the next morning, she's at the base of the stairs. She's disoriented. She won't eat. She doesn't know who you are. And it freaked us the hell out. Like, what the hell is wrong with the dog? And so we had to actually look it up. Dogs can get concussions. And it took her about 4 to 5 days to come back around. But you had to sit with her. And it freaked us out because she looked at you like, I'm scared. I have no idea who I am. And it was really scary.
Yeah.
Sure she didn't have a seizure first?
Nope. She hit her head on the end of the bed, and it knocked her woozy. But after about 5 days, she was fine. But you sat with her, and we were gonna take her to the vet, but then again, vets are like, yeah, well, for $8,000 a day, you can bring her in here. Hell no, it's not gonna happen. But it took her a while. Then her eyes finally came back together again, and she was totally fine. Then we discovered, if they get into the trash and they eat pork, it's over. It's over.
You know, I just realized I'm the only hen in this house of roosters.
Right now you are. Amy's coming. Don't worry.
I'm like the only hen in this house.
Now you know how Amy feels. Amy,
my God.
we are only hen in the rooster house.
Do you want to stay for our spelling bee contest?
Yeah.
Well, no, because I don't do well with that, so I'll just go silent on that.
I wanted to come wish you a happy birthday, Bill.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Does your dog do the same thing like a burglar, no reaction, loud sounds, but a food wrapper? They make that instantly, they're at your side. Does your dog do that?
Mine does.
Your dog does it for a food wrapper. Like you open a bag of bread,
like
and they're at your side.
He does it for every noise.
Every noise. Well, what kind of dog do you have, Tura?
A puppy.
What kind?
It's like a small labradoodle.
Oh, a labradoodle.
One with 4 legs and fur.
Anyway,
Correct.
that's right. Did you know that? Do you know what kind of dog can jump as high as the Washington Monument?
A bulldog.
A dead dog. Washington Monument can't jump either. Okay.
Holy.
Oh, stop it. Well,
all right, let's step back for a second.
That would have been a Laffy Taffy rapper.
Susan, do you have a favorite movie quote of all time?
You had me at hello.
Yeah, there's no place like home. Not really.
Nope.
No, second thought, it's I'm your Huckleberry.
Oh God, I'm your Huckleberry.
Let me see if I can find it.
I have it on my radio station.
Come on.
Susan, if you listen to my radio station, you'll hear that's one of my IDs. I'm your Huckleberry. Didn't know you had it.
At number 86.
86. I'm your
Okay. Walter, favorite movie quote of all time.
Like the one that really jumps out of my head is the movie Blade at the end, right before he kills the villain. I can't really repeat it on this show. It's like some MF is always trying to ice skate uphill.
Always trying to ice skate uphill. That's nice.
That doesn't make it. That doesn't make
I like
the
that
list.
quote.
Oh, that's an awesome line, dude. That's an awesome line.
That is. Some try to ice skate uphill.
Yeah.
Always trying to ice skate uphill. And that's what's his name says that? Blade?
Yeah,
himself?
yeah, Blade. Yeah, what's his name says that at the end, right before he puts the thing right between the dude's eyes.
Yeah.
That's like one of the first Marvel movies was Blade, and that's a Marvel character.
It is.
Yeah, that was cool.
Got on there. Tora, favorite movie line
They should have made it.
Favorite movie line
of all time.
of all time? Well, I don't really pay attention to movies as much, but Mission Impossible probably.
That's a movie. What's the line?
What line?
What line?
Sorry, I don't even know.
All right,
I bet-
we'll pass.
Where's You Can't Handle the Truth? Where's it? That's up there.
That's a Few Good Men.
I know
Few
that's
Good Men. That's
Number 29.
Yeah, I know that. You know that's up there.
You can't handle the truth.
Do you guys have actors that you can only see them in their movie role and not anybody else?
Yes.
A la, like Harrison Ford as Han Solo.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Stallone, Rambo, and Rocky.
Yeah, you
There you
can't.
go.
Yeah, you can't visit anybody else.
Nobody else.
So we were talking earlier. Can you imagine Tom Hanks in the Patrick Swayze role in Ghost and
I
doing that pottery scene with Demi Moore? I can't picture Tom Hanks doing that scene. I'm sorry.
Right. Did you know that Sylvester Stallone was also supposed to be in Saturday Night Fever instead of John Travolta? That was supposed to be Sylvester Stallone.
Stallone. Hey,
I think I saw that on there. I think it's
staying alive. Yeah, you staying alive.
Yeah, but I used to laugh at that. But if you've actually seen Sylvester Stallone dance, you know he could.
Oh, he can dance. Oh yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know he could move like that.
Back in the day, Don Johnson was supposed to be the John McClane role instead of Bruce Willis
So
because he was big with Miami Vice back then.
I don't know if that would have worked.
I don't know either. I don't know. There's iconic movies that have iconic characters, and it's hard for you to say that would be good.
I remember because when Die Hard came out, I remember like before like the crowds went to see it, they were like, "What? Bruce Willis making an action movie?" Like I remember he caught a hard time with it until they saw it. They were like, "Dude, guys, he's actually pretty." He was cool.
Yeah,
What the hell? What was the show that he was doing at the time?
Moonlighting, baby, moonlighting.
That's it. Moonlighting. That's it.
I remember. You know what? We were just talking about that, Walter, and the guy who got me that I was like, he's in that movie was Tim Robbins in Shawshank. I did not think of Tim Robbins being in Shawshank. I would have thought of somebody else, but he did a great job. I mean, he did a great job on it.
He did a very good job in that movie. That's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Yeah, but was Tim Robbins in Arlington Road?
Oh my God, I haven't seen that yet. I want to see that so bad.
That's a really good movie.
That's what I know. I just keep missing it.
I was telling the guys, Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler is actually a pretty good movie, and it's not his typical Billy Madison type role. He's like every
Netflix?
3 words is the F word.
He drops some F-bomb.
Huh?
Did you say what's this?
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
I'm sure you get on Netflix now.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
Y'all making me cry. No, just kidding.
I'm making you cry, Susan. I'm sorry.
Susan, what's the
making me cry,
latest?
Lee?
What's the latest with all the veterans?
How's everything going with your Rockin' for the Vets? Have you gotten that copyrighted yet?
Well, I'm working on that. If I could make that my full-time priority, I would love to do that.
Hey, did you get a job? Did you find a job? You were looking all week? Not yet?
I feel so bad for her. Every time I see her posts, and I'm like, somebody hired this woman. This is ridiculous.
Well, the problem I'm having right now is that I'm seeing with a lot of these companies is that they're putting the ads out there. They're not necessarily answering, or they're concerned about hiring because they're worried about what's going to happen 2 weeks down the road. I mean, the world is so uncertain right now. They don't know if the world's going to shut down again. I mean, come on. We all agree that the world may shut down again before the elections. That's been like forecasted out there forever. But I've had a few people, call. It's just a matter of, the great interviews is just you feel defeated because the person below you, they want me to do it for like an obscene low amount.
Right.
And unfortunately, I have bills, just like the rest of the world. So I keep pushing on and, praying that a job will come along.
Send me your resume because I worked for Leggeman Norman, which our parent company is associate, and you would make a great site manager at a property. And a site manager, it's like running a hotel, except they don't check out. So you would be
right.
I mean, it's true. But you would make a great site manager.
I could be like Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
In the show. Yeah.
Send me your resume, and I'm going to send it on to my bosses because we have a large company that's always needing property managers. So,
sure, absolutely. As far as the veterans, that's a work in progress. With all the COVID and everything being shut down, I really am looking to do something. Hopefully next year to do a picnic. Do an old-fashioned, good old time picnic with the races and the pie eating contest and the dunk tanks and just something where everybody can get out and bring their families and just have a really good time.
Where would you do it? Occoquan Park? Occoquan?
Well, I've been asked to do it down there,
but place.
But it's not big enough for a band at the end of the night. I mean, even though they have that little stage down there, if I have a really good headliner come in. I don't know. There's a lot to work around to it. I looked into possibly doing that and then having everything at Occoquan. And then having parking up at the quarry.
Walter, what the hell did you just drink?
I know. Walter's like,
his eyes just popped out of his head.
Oh, this is man. This is really good.
What is it?
It is peppermint schnapps and Bailey's Irish Cream.
Oh, nice. That sounds wonderful.
No, it tastes like a Girl Scout cookie. The Girl Scout cookie.
Yeah.
Walter, when you replay this tomorrow at 1 hour
like
and
a foo-foo
15
drink.
minutes, at 1 hour and 15 minutes, you need to replay the reaction on your face.
So you
took a sip of his drink.
First, you're like this.
Sorry.
No, it was fine. Just both of us were like, what the hell's Walter doing?
Yeah, first swallow, man, kind of, that's the primer. You gotta, kind of calibrate things.
Dude, he was drinking stout last week, and now he's drinking this. I need to go up and get my salted caramel whiskey now if he's going to start drinking.
Yeah, all you guys go get your damn foo-foo drinks. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Salted caramel whiskey, no foo-foo drink.
I don't drink, so.
I know. I don't.
You just toast us. So
I'll get a Guinness if that's the case. I'll get the
there you go. Be a man, Susan.
Susan, when I was in London, I had a Guinness. Oh my God, that Guinness was so good.
God.
It was so good. Americans have got nothing on making Guinness over in England.
I don't know.
Really good.
Get one, the Jamaican ones. If you had to get one, the Jamaican ones are really good.
Jamaican Guinness?
Yeah, they make them in Jamaica. They actually make them in Jamaica.
Oh.
I had a Jamaican girlfriend, and her dad would always send me or bring me liquor or alcohol from Jamaica when he would come to visit.
Oh, yeah.
I know. It's funny. I miss that more than I miss her.
I could see why. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God! All right. So who wants to play the spelling bee contest?
I'll try a couple. I used to be pretty good when I was a kid.
Yeah, let's go.
You start and you go all 20 rounds. You don't start and bail out.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Everybody,
I don't mind
We're
misspelling.
ready.
Amy's going to be joining us pretty soon.
Okay.
Maybe we should start without her so we might win.
All right. Well, this is in line. Oh, so Lee, you are participant 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Susan, you are participant 2.
Actually, I need to go. My friend just arrived.
She has a better offer, Lee. So we're gonna lose her.
Yeah, I do tonight. I'm sorry, but I did want to come on and wish you a happy
What's your
birthday.
friend's name?
Thank you, dear.
What's your friend's name?
Does he want to play?
What's your friend's
No.
name?
Oh. Okay.
He's not letting me do anything. So maybe
Oh,
he'll come on next time if he's not so damn shy.
All right. Well, thank you, dear, for coming on.
He can't be shy if he's your friend.
If
Okay.
he's dating me, right? Nobody can be
Right.
shy if he's dating me.
That's right,
All right.
Susan.
All right, you guys have fun, and I'll talk to you soon.
All
Thank you,
right,
dear.
peace.
So, Fred,
All
you
right.
are now Fred. You're participant 2.
2.
Okay. Walter, you're participant 3.
Word.
Tori, you're participant 4.
Okay, just note I'm gonna have to hop off at 10. Actually.
Oh my God. All right.
That's only 3 minutes. Go ahead.
So hold on now. Is this going to be like Charlie Brown style? Like if Lee misses the word, is it going to go to the next person until somebody gets it right?
You get a different word. No. You get a different word.
So if you just miss a word, you're out. You miss a word.
You're out.
All right, that's okay.
Now, they're easy rounds until you get to round 20, and then it's like good luck.
Okay.
So, and this is something I got online, and I will say this is if you go to backpacktoschool.org, you're helping kids down in Tampa Bay, Florida, get a backpack for school. This is supporting one of my dear friends down in Tampa. So,
Awesome.
my good friend Christina Allspaw is a president of a group down there. So
That's awesome.
okay, you said Amy's coming on. Well, we can get started without her. Okay. All right. So Lee, your word is
Bill.
yes.
Amy's here.
Oh,
There she
Amy's
is.
there. Okay. Amy, you're just in time for spelling bee.
Amy's
All
gonna
right,
be
Amy.
Embarrassing.
Nah. You'll
I
be
grew up
fine.
in the 70s where you were all about expressing yourself, not worrying about spelling properly.
So express yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
You've done this show with me long enough that it's random. Every week there's something different.
Oh man.
You
Hey,
are
I have a
participating-
question, guys. Do you think Susan and Amy might be the same person? We've never
Oh,
seen them
cool.
together before.
Who's
Could be.
Susan?
She was just on, and then
Yeah,
she
a
left.
friend of ours.
Yeah,
And
nice
now
try.
you're back here. Ha ha!
Nice
I
try.
think we figured it out.
All right. So here's how it works. So Amy, you're participant number 5. Everybody gets a different word. There are 20 rounds. The first time you miss a word, you're out of it. You're out of the contest.
All right.
So we're gonna see who the spelling bee champion is. Okay.
So I don't need
partic-
paper, right? I don't need paper.
No.
Well, unless you want to write it. Some people can spell better if they write it.
Gotcha.
For this game, you can't write it down. You basically have to spell the word. That's how this
Okay.
game is going to get
Go
played.
ahead.
All right. So participant number 1, Lee.
Mhm.
Your word is science.
SCE. Hold on. ENCE.
Lee is out of it.
SCIENCE. How else do you spell science?
How did you spell it?
That's not-
SCIENCE.
Okay.
No,
I
he
thought
did
you
not.
said
You
SCEI.
didn't.
I did not.
No, you
All
did. You said
All
E.
right. I'm gonna. All right.
No, he spelled it wrong. You did spell it wrong
Yeah.
the first time. You got to write the second time. You did spell it. Yes, you
I know.
did.
Let's-
I saw it in my head. I thought I read all the letters I saw.
Oh, well,
Let's.
I know how to
let's start
spell
over.
science, boys.
There you go.
Let's start over. Everyone can write it down. You can write the word down because I don't need people being blown out in the first round. So if you want, you can write the word down.
I
But
will.
I
Lee,
know how to spell science. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
I'm not gonna write it. I'll just say mine.
all right. So Lee got his.
Yep, the 2 tries.
Participant number 2 is Fred. So your word is
It must have dropped out or something.
yeah. Fred, your word is innocent.
INNOCENT.
Okay. Participant 3, Walter, your word is cringe.
CRINGE.
Very good. Participant 4, Tora, your word is rustic.
Rustic. RUSTIC.
Very good.
Word.
Once again, you guys can write it down. And participant number 5, your word is future.
FUTURE.
Very good. Okay. On to round 2. Participant number 1, Lee, your word is wreck.
WRECK.
Very good. Thank you. You don't need to be so.
I have to,
about it.
because if I drop a letter, y'all gonna jump me.
Well, we're supposed to. It's funny.
No, I'm saying that if I said it, listen, I've always spelled it right. And if the computer, like my mic keeps going mute for some reason, I don't know.
All right, participant number 2, Fred, your word is sanitary.
SANITARY.
Very good.
Like the confidence, Fred.
There you go.
Walter, your word is potatoes.
Potatoes. POTATO.
Potatoes, plural.
Oh, S. Oh, yeah. Just
Say
add
it
S to
again.
POTATOS.
Walter's out of it.
Well, no,
Wow.
wait.
I'm
Oh,
out.
wait a minute.
Because you missed an E, Walter.
You on the internet? Oh, damn. All right.
Plural
I think
has an
there's two
E.
correct. I think, time out. I'm coming to Walter's defense. I think there are 2 acceptable spellings.
Yes.
I don't know. I have no idea. Is it really?
Committee,
Hold on.
what do you say?
Spell it in your thing.
Oh man, look, it's not looking good.
It's E. Sorry.
Yeah,
Walter, just start drinking. You'll be all right.
yeah.
If you know what, it's when you say potato, there's no E,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah, they-
what's his name did. Who is the
Dan
Quail?
Quail?
Dan
Dan
Quayle.
Quayle. Yeah.
James Danforth Quayle.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I used to be
That's
good.
okay. I'll be right behind you, Walter. I can't
I
spell.
say that you get a reprieve. Walter should continue. I think.
Committee?
Yeah.
I agree.
You get
Right.
two strikes.
All right, sweet.
Well, how about you all get 1 strike and that's it?
Well, that's what I mean.
One
If
strike.
if you do it wrong a second time, then
Yeah. Walter, you and Lee are right in the same boat.
No!
So.
I spelled science correctly. I would never spell science SCE.
Well, I'm gonna put down Walter has 1 mark already. All right.
All right.
Tora, your word is honestly.
Honestly, HONESTLY.
Very good.
Oh man.
Participant 5, Amy, your word is flavoring.
FLAVORING.
Very good.
Unless you're British, add the U.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Okay,
Flavor.
we are back to participant. We're in round 3. So
Mhm.
Lee, your word is habitat.
Habitat.
One of the main reasons I came to YouTube in the first.
What the hell is that?
What?
That was me.
HABITAT.
Very good. Fred, your word is rubbish.
RUB. There's an ISH at the end. I'm trying to think there's 2 B's. Yes, 2 B's. RUBBISH.
Very good. Walter, your word is women.
Women, as in like WOMEN.
As in people you love. Yes.
WOMEN.
Tora, your word is fierce.
Fierce. FIERCE.
Very good. And Amy, your word is scheme.
Like scheme,
No.
like a.
Scheme.
Scheme, as in like planning.
Oh, I didn't know if you were saying
Scheme.
scheme like a
I
like
know.
yarn or scheme.
No, scheme.
SCHEME.
Very good. Okay. Round 4.
Mhm.
Lee, your word is mileage.
Mileage. M-I-L-E-A-G-E, mileage.
Nope.
Very good.
Yes, it is, Tura.
No, it's M-I-L-L-E-G-E. Mileage.
No, Lee's right.
That's millage. Only
That's
one L.
millage.
It's mile
Fred, you're-
age.
Fred,
Oh,
your
I-
word is familiar.
So I said I didn't hear.
Your
Familiar.
word is familiar.
Familiar. F-A-M-I-L-I-A-R.
Walter, your word is phantom.
Phantom.
There you go.
Phantom.
Tora, your word is bicycle.
Bicycle. B-I-C-Y or B-I-C-Y-C-L-E.
Very good.
Very good, buddy.
And Amy, your word is spacious.
SPACIOUS.
Very good. Round 5.
Round 5.
Lee, your word is slumber.
S-L-U-M-B-R-E-R. Sorry.
Ooh, Leo.
Oh.
I know.
I
Lee was about
panicked for
to-
a moment.
Lee was
I
about
have-
to get that wrong.
I have a motor skills deficiency, boys. Just kidding. I do, but whatever. Yeah, slumber. S-L-U-M-B-E-R.
Fred, your word is lightning.
Lightning.
No.
Fred, you're out of it. Or you have
What?
one mark.
How do you spell it?
There's no E.
Lightning.
Oh, damn. I'm gonna see if that's an acceptable spelling.
No E, sir.
Walter, adjustable.
Adjustable. ADJUSTABLE.
Very good.
What was the
What
background
is
noise?
what is going on?
Is someone in the
Oh,
kitchen?
That's my.
Oh, she's just muted. She just yelled, "Hey,
Slap
quit
that mofo
baking!" It's your turn,
Oh,
Is
by
he-
the way,
Amy.
Whose turn is it?
Amy's, right? Is it Amy's or Tura's?
No,
Can-
it's
Oh, it's
mine.
Tura's.
Hold on, sorry about that.
Did you slap him around and tell him to stop?
No.
So, Bill, what's the word?
Hold on.
it's,
Yeah, you did your word already, right?
ladies and gentlemen,
No, he hasn't done his.
Oh,
Subject
according to
4.
dictionary.com, there is a Lightning. It has to do with pregnancy.
It's lightning.
yeah.
No.
But this is lightning and thunder. So
You
didn't say
should have
that.
said
You didn't say
use
that.
it in a phrase.
You
Yeah,
didn't say that. I want to appeal my strength. It's here. Look.
Lightening is when you're lightning something. Lightning is lightning.
Go for it.
Tora, you
Right,
ready?
so-
Yeah, go for it.
Immediately.
Immediately. IMMEDIATELY.
Very good. And Amy, your word is resigned.
RESIGNED.
Very good. Well, you guys say it so fast. Be careful.
Remember, you have to no, Fred.
It's a
You have to ask. Use it in a sentence.
No, that's baloney.
If you don't
That's
know
how
how to
spelling
spell
bees
it.
work.
Okay,
No,
go ahead.
That's how spelling bees
If
work.
I got it
You're
Round
not out,
6.
Fred. You're not out.
I got it right. I'm insisting I have it right. It's a word.
He said lightning. He said
As
it
in-
correctly.
And look at the spelling here. Just look at it. Just
That's
go look.
lightening. That's a different
No.
way to say it. Look
No,
at
it's
the.
not. Look at the spelling. Look at this.
I'm not talking about the spelling. Tell me what it says. How you're supposed to pronounce it?
LAHYT
No,
NING. Lightning.
no. What's the? Help me out, guys. What is it when the how you say something? What's that called?
Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
The pronunciation.
Lightning.
What's it say
is
on
like
lightning?
lightning and thunder. Lightning. Lightning is
Lightning.
like lightning up.
Lightening. Fred,
It's the
I do
descent
like
of
your
the
mark.
uterus into the pelvic cavity occurring towards the end of pregnancy, changing the contour of the
Yeah.
abdomen.
You know what,
and
Fred?
facilitate- What?
Here's what I'm going to say. I'm sure that's the word Bill would have pulled.
I don't know
We're
what
going to talk about
Bill,
uterus.
I would pull out of the uterus. Okay,
I
yes, I
don't
would have
know
done
where
that.
Bill spends
Round
his spare
6.
time.
You're not a lawyer, Fred. Stop.
Lee, your word
Yes.
is quotation.
quotation. QUOTATION.
Very good. Fred, your word is statistics.
Under
If you want-
protest.
if you want, I can-
STATISTICS. Still
What?
playing under protest.
What?
Spell the word.
I just did. I got it right.
None of
didn't
us
I?
heard you. No, say it again.
It was
STATISTICS. Lightning. LIGHTENING.
Walter. Competent.
I'm sorry.
Competent.
COMPOTENT.
Walter's out of it.
Yep.
Compost. COM.
Competent. Pet.
Damn. All right. Yeah, I missed it. Hold on. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm thinking compotent. I'm sorry.
I don't even know that word.
Competent. Man, like,
Competent.
I'm not competent.
Laura.
No, that's people who live in Compton. The components.
Okay, what is Fred showing us?
I'm kidding.
Bulletin.
I'm sorry,
Laura,
Walter.
your word is bulletin.
I was wrong.
Sorry, what's my word?
Bulletin.
Bulletin. BULLETIN.
Very good.
Where did I get all the hard words?
Competent's not a hard word.
It's tricky. It's three.
Amy, receiving.
Ooh. The I&E.
RECEIVING.
All right, round 7. Lee, management.
Management. MANAGEMENT.
Very good.
Oh, I get out.
Where did Fred go?
Fred?
Where'd my
Still-
yeah? Oh, I'm here.
He's still angry.
Yeah. Fred, endurance.
ENDURANCE. That's not straight.
Very good, Fred.
Walter, just for fun, nurture.
NUTRE.
Nope.
You're definitely out of it.
You left an R. It's NURTURE.
What did I say? NURE.
No, you dropped the R. Unless we just kind of missed it.
NUTURE is what you said.
Oh, I put R. Nurture. What?
That's why everyone can watch the show back and see how they did.
Man,
Torah, guarantee.
that's tricky.
What, sorry, repeat that.
Guarantee.
Guarantee. GURANTEE.
I'm happy to see what you
You
did.
have 1 mark.
It's GUA.
GUARANTE.
Sorry, buddy.
Torah has 1 mark.
Two
So
E's, all right?
So far, Lee is perfect. Fred has 1 mark. Torah has 1 mark, and Amy's perfect.
1 mark under protest.
Yes.
I'm perfect. It's just like I had a 4th down in Colorado. Go ahead,
Amy,
Bill.
influence.
INFLUENCE.
Say that again.
INFLUENCE.
Very good. Okay. All right. Round 8. Lee, emphasize.
Line 8.
Emphasize. EMPHASIZE.
Very good. Fred, souvenir.
SOUVENIR. From the French word to remember.
Right. Walter, just for fun, vaccinate.
VACCINATE.
Okay. Torah, advantageous.
Ooh.
Advantageous. Advantageous. ADVENTAGOUS.
I think that you might be sitting next to me, buddy.
Torah is out of it.
Screw you guys.
It's VA. Tora, just so you know. Advantageous. Yeah.
Good to know.
Nope. Oh
So
well.
it's between
Good job,
Lee
Tora.
and it's between Lee and Amy now.
Well, no, Fred's still in it.
He's there under protest, but Fred's still there.
We might even let him have it just because we don't want him to be upset.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Hold on, I gotta spell this one out.
Well, don't spell it out on your phone.
Good one, Lee.
Kidding.
I didn't even think of that. I've got a phone. I've got a computer. I've got all kinds of stuff. I didn't even
That's
think of
how
that.
Fred did it in one word. He did it on his computer.
I know.
I'm just playing around. This is funny that you mentioned that.
What was the word again, Bill?
Acquaintance.
Okay.
ACCQAINTENCE.
She has one mark.
Oh,
Only one C.
one C.
You
Yeah,
got to
one
use
C.
One C.
Yeah.
You know what? I thought it was, but then I'm so stupid. I had it spelled both ways, honestly.
Lee's the only one that's perfect right now.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you,
He
Tor.
didn't start that way out of the gate. So, but
No,
he's
it's
still
got
well.
a fake perfect.
round 9.
I think I'm making good. You guys are understanding that I do know how to spell, and I
You
would
do.
never have said SCENCE. Never.
I would have never said
ahead,
acquaintance
Bill.
with one C.
Lee, your word is changeable.
Changeable. Okay. CHANGEABLE.
Very good.
Wow, he's good.
I do it phonetically. Changeable. That's how I do words.
Lee knows his stuff.
I'm serious.
Fred, your word is flamboyant.
FLAMBOYANT.
Very good.
Outstanding.
Walter, just for fun, your word is skeptical.
Oh boy, he's getting the tough ones.
SKEPTICAL.
T-I-C-A, yes.
All right.
Tora, just for fun, your word is bizarre.
Bizarre. BIZARE.
Mm. 2 R's.
2 R's. It's 2 R's in
I
there.
gave it to you.
Good to know.
And Amy, psychology.
Oh.
PSYCHOLOGY.
Very good. Round 10.
Wow.
Lee, your word is miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. All right. MISCELLANEOUS.
Wow.
Very good. Fred, your word is desperate.
That's a hard word, actually.
DESPERATE.
Very good.
Very good.
Walter,
Good
just
job, Fred. That's a hard one.
admittance.
No.
No what?
Oh, he's talking to his mom
Oh,
Oh.
or dad or somebody.
Admittance.
yes.
Admittance.
AMITTANCE.
Very good. Tora, just for fun, longevity.
Longevity. LONGEVITY.
How did you spell it?
LONG EVITY.
Right, you're right. Okay. And Amy, your word is superintendent.
SUPERINTENDENT.
Very good. All right. Round 11. Getting tougher, boys and girls. Lee, your word is ominous.
Ominous. OMINOUS.
Very good.
Ominous.
Wow.
Please get all the easy words. Anybody else with me on that one?
Yeah, I have a hard one for Lee.
No, Fred. No, Tora.
Supercalifragilistic, whatever that word is.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
No, spell onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia. Okay, I'm not.
That's actually
not my
pretty
word.
easy.
It is an actually easy word.
Fred,
Go, Bill.
your word is consequence.
CONSEQUENCE.
Very good.
Very good, Fred.
Fred's still
Walter,
not
just
happy.
for fun. Prestige.
I can't hear it.
You broke up for Bill. Say it again.
Walter, prestigious.
Ooh. PRESTIGEOUS.
IOUS.
Oh.
Tora, just for fun, lucrative.
How do you get ominous and I get prestigious? That's good.
Is that right?
Lucrative.
I mean, Tora, lucrative.
Lucrative. LUCERATIVE.
Very good. And Amy, vivacious.
Really? Lucrative.
VIVACIOUS.
There you go.
She is.
Okay. Lee, your word is phenomenon.
Phenomenon. PHENOMENOM. Non. Sorry. Last letter's an N.
Game close.
I know.
Fred, your word is crypt.
What's the word?
Crypt.
Crypt.
Oh, CRYPT.
Walter, just for fun, your word is criticize.
CRITICIZE.
Very good. Tora, schedule.
SCEDULE.
Mm-mm.
No, I said the D, not B.
The H.
That's not
You
what we
missed an H.
You missed
Oh,
an H
okay.
in there, buddy.
It'll
probably
Go, Diva.
Considerable.
CONSIDERABLE.
Very good. Round 13.
Wow, it's between Lee, Diva, and Fred right now.
Lee's word is
A really hard one.
Yeah,
yeah. Let me try.
Prerogative.
you've got to get Lee, BK. You've got to
Give him
get him.
prerogative.
I know that
will
one.
give him
Fred.
unenforceable.
Ooh.
That's easy. Unenforceable. Oh, I have to spell it. UNENFORCEABLE.
Fred, your word is parliament.
PARL. Wait a minute.
all the words you said.
PARLAMENT.
Spell that again.
PARLAMENT. No.
Fred's out of it.
Then,
How
how do
do
you spell it?
Bill?
PARLIAMENT.
LIA. Oh, I would have missed
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
I
you
missed
forgot
an
the I.
Right.
So Fred is out of it.
It's between Diva and Lee.
Parliament.
Walter, just for fun, passageway.
PASSAGEWAY.
Tora, just for fun, forgery.
You get in trouble.
That was
Forgery. FORGERY.
right. Very good. Very good, Tora.
Amy, fashionable.
FASHIONABLE.
Very good. All right, we are under round 14.
It's between Lee and Diva.
Permeate.
Permeate. PERMEATE.
Very good.
Look at me.
Fred, scandalize.
Scandalized?
Yes.
That's a word.
Uh-oh, Fred
Yep.
went away.
Oh, we lost
Fred
Fred.
goes, scandalized. Pew!
Let me look it up and I'll be right back.
Exactly.
He's probably going to look at his phone.
Tora, scandalized.
Scandalized. C.
Hold on. Bill, did you say scandalized?
Yes.
Or okay.
Okay.
Scandalized.
SCANDILZED.
SCANDALIZD.
Dumb.
Walter.
Fred. Oh, there he is. He's back. Hold on. Here we go.
Fred, did you look up the
Fred, you
word?
missed this.
Did you go look it up, Fred? Don't worry.
Cool.
Tura already spelled it. We're
Thank
giving
you.
him
You
the
know what I
same
like
word,
about-
Bill?
Fred, precocious.
Oh. Precocious.
Oh boy, wait a minute. That's one that's not spelled like you think it is.
Look it up.
If you say it right, precocious.
Precocious.
Very good. Very
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
Amy, meticulous.
METICULOUS.
Very good. Round 15.
How do I know? I got a strike coming here in a minute. Go ahead.
Baseball. Give me a nice cream puff like baseball.
Lee, inconvenience.
Inconvenience. Inconvenience. Okay. INCONVENIENCE.
Very good.
Was that a baseball, Fred?
Baseball.
That was a softball.
Fred.
It was not a softball.
How's a cream puff?
It's a tough word.
Fred, caricature.
CHARACTER.
What?
CHARACTER. What
No.
did you say? Character?
No.
Caricature.
Caricature.
What?
Not
You know,
caricature.
Caricature?
Caricature?
Yeah,
Yes.
like the thing.
Oh, caricature. I thought you said character also. Sorry. Caricature.
CARACTURE.
CARICATURE.
Damn.
That's tough.
Walter, envious.
ENVIOUS.
That's a
Cora,
softball.
It is. I appreciate it too.
Tora, fibrous.
Fibrous. FIBRUS.
FIBROUS.
Mm-hmm. There's an O.
And then
Just the
Amy will do characteristic.
No one's watching this show.
Only one
They
person.
never do.
I'm glad because I don't want to be embarrassed by my spelling.
We're like,
Only,
low
one,
in the totem
only
pole.
one person's watching.
Characteristic. C. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta spell it. Hold on.
Lita, seriously, nobody watched this show. I mean, is this? Do we
No,
know?
sometimes we have a lot of viewers, actually. I think they're all getting tired of the spelling show.
Well, that and also apparently a lot of people are out of town this weekend.
Yeah.
Why don't we do a lightning round of Amy and Lee since they're the only ones left?
Yeah, we
Agreed.
should.
Agreed.
I understand a lightning round. I got that. I see what you did right there.
A
Yeah.
lightning round
Yeah.
or a lightning
Oh,
round?
yes.
All right. I may get myself out with this one.
I can't. Hey, Fred, I can't do a lightning round because I don't have the same insides that Amy does.
There we go.
Okay,
You're
this
gonna get
is
me in
starting
trouble
good.
there, Lee.
But when I created this segment, I thought for sure people would chime in with their own spellings, but oh well.
Well, James Walt said no E, but I don't know
Yeah.
what word he's talking about.
He's about the only person who's been online
And
watching.
someone else jumped up. They on and off. They on and off.
Who?
I don't have any. I can't tell. Well, here, hold on. Okay. So we've had the Music City Memo guys, James Walt,
The Music
Marvin
City Memo.
Henriquez.
The Music City Memo were fake, probably.
No, I know them. I know the guy. That's what he goes by. Turar Sala and John Krause.
Never heard of
Trying
them.
to make it fun if they don't
Go
want.
for it. It doesn't matter. We're having fun. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm about to spell the word characteristic and I might get myself out.
No, you
Ready?
only have.
Go ahead.
CHARACTERISTIC.
Beautiful.
Really?
Good
Okay.
job.
Okay.
For whatever
All right.
reason, it didn't look great.
All right. Since we're so boring, we're gonna cut this down to a.
Lee and Amy.
Dude, just keep
Lee.
going.
I'm gonna give you.
Are you doing these in order, Bill?
These are by rounds.
Okay. I don't want you to go looking for a word.
Excited to see how Lee's going to run Monday Night Show.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
You broke up. Let's do it again.
Lee, nostalgia.
Oh, God. Nostalgia.
You got this.
Nostalgia. Nostaglia.
Lee has one mark.
It's an A before the L. Sorry.
Nostalgia.
Yep, I forgot the A. I knew it as soon as I said it.
Damn
Damn it.
Amy,
Nostalgia.
your word is voracious.
VORACIOUS.
Very good.
Does Amy have? She doesn't have any marks, right?
She has one mark. It's down to you.
Oh.
You both have one mark.
Who's the background noise?
What, Tora?
Who's the background noise?
I don't know.
I have
Doesn't
no
matter.
idea. Lee. Deterrent.
Deterrent. DETERRANT.
Whoa. Lee is out of it.
Okay. Way to go, Amy.
Amy,
I told you Amy was going to win.
DETERRENT.
There you go.
Amy didn't win just yet. Don't you gotta get her last word right? You gotta get your word right.
Oh, that's right. Give her her last word. If she didn't get it right, we're still going.
That would only be fair.
Recurrent.
Oh, God.
RECURRENT.
Very good.
Oh, she wins.
He is a spelling bee champion.
Oh, whatever.
Still protesting.
And the last part of the show can be. Let's get to some good stuff. We can do.
By the way, Lee.
The Baskin Robbins?
What?
He's talking to somebody.
No, what is the Baskin Robbins flavor? That's what the homework was.
Oh, yeah. Baskin Robbins, Bill.
Oh yeah, I thought about that. I forgot about that.
That's our homework.
Baskin Robbins.
Oh yeah, you're right. Hold on, I'm trying to find
a whole
something.
bunch of stuff to talk about.
I know what mine is of all time.
Okay. So I emailed you guys. Oh, my wife's after me. Hold on a second. Yes, dear.
Tell her we're doing the damn show.
Yeah, as she always does this.
Tora, I noticed something about your approach to the spelling bee. It's generational, I think. You would say the word. My kids do that. They would say the word before they'd spell it. 'Cause that's what you guys were taught to do. We were taught to blare it out. That's why I'm just going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
But I tell you what, though, Fred, I love watching the spelling bee. So
Oh man,
I'm
my God,
all into
some of these words these kids can spell. Holy
Did you ever
crap,
see?
dude.
Did you ever see the thing that Kelly Ripa does with the spelling bee?
Mm-mm.
Look up a Bensonhurst spelling bee. It's like an Italian American spelling bee.
Oh, yeah.
Hysterical. You'll have tears in your eyes.
I'm gonna
Bensonhurst spelling bee. Okay.
I'm gonna hop off, but I'll see you guys on Monday. Bill, have a
Tora,
great
you're the
vacation.
man. Hey,
Thanks,
Tora,
sir.
what's your favorite Baskin Robbins ice cream flavor?
My favorite Baskin Robbins ice cream flavor has to be Oreo.
It's the best, right?
The
Yes,
Oreo
it is.
cookies and cream, baby. That's the go-to.
That's-
I think
Yeah.
James is saying the freaking Carol Baskin.
All right, see you guys on Monday. Bye.
All right. See you, Tora.
Okay.
Oh, I'll tell you. Here's what you need to do though. The seasonal ones, because they have the winter white chocolate. That,
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I do like white chocolate.
Yeah, the winter white chocolate. Just trust me on that.
I believe you.
All right, so we'll go
I might
around the
have to-
room.
It's too
Hold on a
late.
second.
Baskin's closed. I would go get me some Baskin tonight.
Yeah, the winter white chocolate. Well, it's not winter time. You can't really get that one. You can't get that. It's like
My
winter-
favorite is
We'll start with ladies
also
first.
okay.
Ladies first. Top three ice cream choices.
Round of the Bensonhurst.
Oh, what was that?
Fred. No, it's
Oh,
Fred.
sorry. I'm playing around.
Okay, what was the
Right.
question?
Top three ice cream choices when you were growing up going to Baskin Robbins.
Oh, I
Pistachio.
only had one. There's only one I like. Well, I liked all of them, but my favorite every time was daiquiri ice.
Pistachio for
Like,
me.
That's
Margarita.
how she got started as an alcoholic. Or daiquiri ice.
All right. Fred,
she said, "Hey, there's no rum in here." When she was 6.
Fred, your top 3 choices.
Just pistachio. That's it. I'll eat anything. I'll eat any ice cream, but pistachio is the only one I asked for. Yeah.
But would you have a top 3? Like what? Like, dude, they're out of that pistachio tonight. You walk out.
Right, we're out of pistachio.
I'll take a cup of anything. Throw a cup of any type of flavor ice cream in there, and I'll be happy.
You're a horrible customer.
Did you guys? Where you actually had to take a number and wait?
Yeah,
you like coffee ice cream?
The little ticker
I
tape.
like coffee. I like wild cherry. I like chocolate chip. I like.
How hard was that, Fred?
Butter brickle, butter pecan, chocolate.
How hard was that, Fred?
I like every ice cream there is.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Lee, top 3.
Top 3. Well, it's a seasonal one, but quarterback crunch was always right before football or during the football season. Absolutely the best. Butter brickle, and this is actually the go-to, is mint chocolate chip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mint chocolate chip.
You got one of mine, but okay. Walter, top 3.
The Oreo cookies and cream, Mississippi mud, and the winter white chocolate.
Mississippi mud was good. Okay. For me, pralines and cream was the top choice. I love flavor. Then it was mint chocolate chip. And then it was bubblegum flavor because I could chew the bubblegum when I'm done with the ice cream.
Nice.
Right.
I used to love that flavor. I don't know why, but I used to love it. So
something about bubblegum flavor makes me kind of sick. I don't know.
I forgot about that. Was pinkish, wasn't it? With like little
I could chew
tiny
bubblegum when
little
I'm
pieces
done.
of gum. Yeah.
I do remember that one.
So these were questions between the ages of 10 and 18.
Okay.
So what was favorite summertime activity and with whom?
Well, with my whole family going to Texas.
That was your all-time favorite summertime activity.
Family reunions, always the most fun thing to do. Yeah, we would also 2 things: family reunion, and then we would go kind of a family reunion. So at Virginia Beach, my cousin had a beach house on the beach, and we would go down there every summer when I was young. He used to have a beach house in Sandbridge, if you guys are familiar with Virginia Beach.
Nice.
Okay. How are they pronouncing this hurricane coming up the coast?
No idea.
Isaias? Is that how they pronounce it? I see Isaiah, but that's not how it's pronounced. It's
That's
like Isaias or something like that. It's like it's
let me see.
It's going to be a big one coming up the coast. So
I thought it was Isaiah too. That's not Isaiah.
It's
Did
not
you get
Isaiah.
rain all day today, Walter?
I'm sorry.
Did you get rain all day today?
No, it was the sun. We didn't get not one drop.
Oh, really?
No,
Ocean City had rain all day today. But every other day was awesome this week. Every day was great. That was great.
You still up there? You're not still. You still up there?
No.
He's back home now.
I just came home this morning.
Yeah. But this one hurricane is coming. It's going to hit Florida by the weekend, so it's going to get nasty. But this is the earliest they've had the 9th named storm since 2005. Like it's getting intense now. So, were your family reunions, Lee, just as intense as Tony's?
No, not as many people. My God, no, his is not intense. He's intense, Bill.
Oh.
The reunions are not. They're chill. I've been there. I remember I DJ'd one of his reunions. Everybody's cool. Everyone was real cool. It was a really good time. And I was only there for that day, but it was a real good time. And they're very chill. They have a very nice place. You've been there, right, Bill?
No.
You haven't been there yet? Oh, it's very nice, Bill.
No, I don't know if I can handle it.
No, you can handle it. It's be fun.
Okay.
Don't go during the reunion, though.
Okay. Walter, favorite summertime activity growing up and with whom?
We talked about this, man. I used to go. I was obligated always going to Boy Scout camps and stuff.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, so I didn't have. I really, man. I just didn't want to. Man, I just wanted my time to myself. Be home. I didn't want anybody around. I just wanted to just lay low, hide from everybody. Man, I know that's lame.
But
that's just what I did this week.
I just, you guys are my dear friends. So I'm like, what did you guys do as teenagers?
Summer, man. I didn't want to. That's because that was like I said, man. I had to go to.
Wake up, Lee. I know.
I would go to. I would camp average 3 times a summer. I would go to 4-H and I would do 2 Boy Scout camps. And it used to just. I mean, and I don't get me wrong. I had fun doing those, but it's still an obligation. I felt like I had to go.
Did you go to Goshen?
What's that?
Goshen. Did you go to Goshen camp too?
No, what's Goshen?
That's more. Goshen's a really big one, but more for Virginia, Maryland. Top of North Carolina, kind of.
Spell it, Lee.
It's Goshen. Goshen. You trying to make fun of me, Bill?
No, I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, it was a pretty big one though. It was like the East Coast Philmont, really.
And where is it again?
I want to say, I don't know though. I want either Virginia, West Virginia border, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah, Goshen's in Virginia, but I don't.
It's in Virginia, but Western Virginia, yeah. But it's a big camp. Did your son do Boy Scouts, Fred?
A little bit. I was a Boy Scout, and then he did a little bit. And I was a Scout leader.
And did you guys go to Goshen?
I didn't, but I don't know if he. I didn't, but I don't remember him going either.
Amy, did you camp?
I was a Girl Scout and I camped every so often, but
Lamped.
not a lot.
Big lamped.
I did one summer choir camp. That was it. I'm not a camper. It's not.
That wasn't even camping though.
Yeah, it's not even my style.
That wasn't us camping.
We
really.
camp in tents and Adirondacks and out in the woods with the bugs and the frog. Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys put your tents on like raised deck things, right?
Not always. Not always.
Oh, okay. All right. I know my daughter does. She does camp. They have little small, very flimsy cabins that they stay in. Don't have any air conditioning or heating.
Can't do that.
They have fans when it's really hot in the summer. They put electric fans in there to make sure the air circulates.
Oh my
God!
No,
we didn't have fans.
Let me tell you something. My aunt Hazel, who lived out in West Texas, you want to talk about hot and humid, and they didn't have air conditioning. They just had all their windows open all the time.
It's West Texas, man. That's horrible.
I know. It's horrible. I was like, what? You don't have air conditioning?
No, I would not.
I mean, the first thing I'm going to purchase is an air
conditioner. That'll make me leave. I'm like, I ain't staying here.
Yeah.
No.
All right, Amy, favorite summertime activity with whom?
When I was a little kid, swimming at Fairfax Pool with my friends, buying our watermelon Jolly Ranchers and fireballs at the snack bar.
You and me are on the same wavelength.
And then when I got a little bit older, hanging with friends, going fishing down at Akatank or Burke Lake.
Did Goldson take you fishing?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know Goldson went fishing. I remember we bought white mice for MC for Mick.
Yeah.
Remember Mick?
Rob Farmer used to work over at Lake Akatank or something like that.
Oh, he did? Oh, I didn't know that.
Or one of those. He worked at one of those.
You know what? Maybe I recall that.
He worked at one of those. We would go and rent a boat and go fishing and hang out.
Yeah.
Okay. Fred.
Rhode Island.
Part of it was going up to Canada to see the family, or them coming down, or both. But a big part, this generational thing where I separate from you guys, is we would play baseball for about 12 hours a day. We'd get up about 8:30. The first kid would step out, and the next kid we walk down to the field. And we did that. We walked down the field. We didn't have anybody drive us anywhere. And the games would not stop until it was like 8:30 when it was getting dark. If anybody had to go home for lunch, and you got the mothers would call, the mother would, Billy, and they'd run home for lunch. The game would continue on. We might modify the rules a little bit, like you can only hit to right field or left field because there's not enough guys to keep the game going. But we stay, and everybody goes and has lunch at some point as we stagger them, and we would just play it 7 days a week, pretty much all day, all night. Get on our bikes and ride. Can you imagine how little league, I don't know, 10, 11 years old, ride to practice on my bike, ride home on my bike. Can you imagine that today? They'd probably arrest my parents for something.
I don't see many kids.
Oh my God.
No.
Now every parent, the media's got everybody scared to death. You watching Law and Order, everybody thinks there's a damn serial murderer next door. Good God.
Yep.
Get on your bike and go for a ride.
Walk to and from Boy Scouts,
Yeah.
Yep. I was at Brandywine Pool almost every day with my friend on summer nights. We are playing kick the can, capture the flag, all those basically hanging out on Hermitage Drive. So it was the best time. And my mom would, if there's dinner, she's ringing the bell, and that bell can go a couple blocks.
Yeah.
She rings the bell. I know it's time to go home for dinner, but the summer times are just the best.
Tell you, we used to do is we go over here. You know the field bill next to where my parents live that you drive down next to.
Yep.
We used to every summer, just kind of like what you were talking about, Fred. We used to play football, tackle football all day long on that field. And I remember I was the all-time quarterback because I was lazy and didn't want to run routes. But no, I was pretty accurate. I couldn't throw the ball long, but I would pitch it back to Sean Johnson, who could throw that ball a damn mile. Let me tell you something. It's a good. He could have done that, but he was a basketball player, phenom.
One of the things that we did was about 2 blocks away is a nightclub opened up right near the drugstore. So the drugstore would close like about 7 or 8 o'clock, and the guy with Bob Dussault would go home. And January's was the nightclub was across the street. So we go over to Dussault's parking lot. The drugstore had parking for 10 cars. So everybody wanted to go to the nightclub. There wasn't any parking. So we get on the corner, parking. It was $1 is what we would charge back then. We paid $10. We split it up 3 or 4 ways. And that's when, you could buy like a soda for $1. We got all kinds of
back in the good old days.
And we were living on sodas and ring dings. And then that night we'd go back and we do it again. And then we go home with our couple bucks.
Nice.
That's cool.
Hustling the cool guys who were, with their dates. We were like, 10 or 11 or 12. And these guys were like 18 with the nightclub boy.
And they all paid you? I would have said, screw you, kid. I'm parking here. You touch my car, I'll kill you.
They didn't know any better. Oh, yeah, we would have. I paid a guy in Baltimore one time to watch my car. Came over to me and said, it's a nice car. I'd hate to see something happen. I said, well, why? It's all one. I said, okay. Car was fine. Nothing happened.
Yeah, I'm like, those some nice kneecap bags. You couldn't happen to them, too.
Exactly.
Okay. Walter, what do you do in the Coast Guard?
I was an electronics technician.
Wow.
That was the main gig, but I had, depending on where you were, and it was, I had different collateral duties.
Wow.
For a couple years, I did boarding team members. I did like drugs, immigrants, and that kind of thing.
Would you say a boarding seaman?
No, that's not what I said. I said boarding. No, it's not what I said. Boarding team.
Oh,
AM.
Gotcha.
Boarding migrants and drugs and that kind of thing. And
that's an almost impossible job. Trying to protect.
Oh no, it is. And depending on where you are, Florida, trying to stop drugs and immigrants, you're just
every story Walter's telling me, my brother's parents.
Oh, dude.
That stuff is,
dude, the Haitians
when you're capturing people, it's intense.
Good luck trying to stop the Cubans in Haiti. Good luck, bro. You're like trying to. No, that's like I don't even know. I don't even have words for it. You don't, because on the West Coast we have It depends on where you are. We have the Guatemalans and Mexicans don't really, come by boat. They just come across the border.
Right.
You get the Chinese. Chinese are really they're the toughest ones.
But North Korea.
Enough of them.
I watched the Australian Coast Guard, I guess.
Yeah.
Or the Australian Navy. The North Koreans, they pump heroin into the world.
Really?
And Australia is one of their number one places they go to. We're talking like a whole container ship full of heroin. It's crazy. And they're going down to Australia, and it was the coolest. It's on YouTube. It's the boarding of this North Korean freighter, and the Australian had like 4 different boats running up beside them, fully all jacked up with their guns and crap. It was cool. It was cool to watch.
Did you see the movie Captain Phillips?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
I didn't understand the whole blowing the water out
either.
the sides of the ship. That's how they try to get the people from
water cannons.
Yeah. And then he had that one water cannon that wasn't working, and that's how they got onto the ship.
Yeah, exactly.
No, man, my brother he would tell me horror stories, and watching Miami Vice and stuff. These guys, when they want to bring it to the States, they get creative, and they would have covers. They would have covers that could cover their boats that radar can't pick them up because the way the cover of the boat is, it looks like waves on the ocean, so you can't tell there's a boat there.
We had a Haitian dude. Listen to this. We had a Haitian dude who took big steel drums and modified a car. He welded the drums to the car so it would float, and took the axles and wheels off and made propellers. He was actually driving from Cuba to the United States. He's driving I'm like, he had his wife and his kid in there. And like,
I believe you.
The helicopter said, like, dude, he's like, you ain't gonna believe this. Like, what was going on? We've seen everything. He's like, no, you ain't seen everything. Wait till you
they get creative.
Video. And like, what? And we go, and sure enough, the dude is driving across, because Cuba is 90 miles.
Yeah.
If you just put it in the right direction, in like maybe 45 minutes, you can actually see.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's people with homemade submarines that go all the way to the land.
I'm like, why would you, like, that's the guy we need to let in. Like, you're trying to tell me welder.
Exactly.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
And he was just as cool as could be. He's like, bro, I'm not worried about it. He's like, I got another one of these at home in case I got caught. Like, I'm gonna try again another week. He's like, I'm gonna get in.
Yeah. Because you guys may not be where he is next time.
The mentality of the anybody Latin or Cuban or Haitian. Cuba's a little bit different, but any Latino that you catch, they're like they're the nicest, most compliant. They're like, bro, you got lucky today, but we're just gonna try again another week. You're not gonna stop forgetting it. We're gonna make it, and that's just what they like. They would always. Chinese, on the other hand, not do those.
That's intense when they try to do it.
So, Walter, I agree with what you said. The guy who's going to take that thing 90 miles, that barrel 90 miles to get to America, bring him in. This guy
had barrels on the wheels.
You want to hire that dude for a company? That's creative.
Coast Guard. I'm like, we can use that guy. Like,
were you on that boat that got them?
I wasn't on the boat, but I was there when they
brought him in.
Yeah, because they didn't let the. I just saw pictures of the boat because they wouldn't, this little thing he made, because they just what they do, that kind of thing.
Sink it.
Yeah, they just shoot it up with the 50 caliber, put a bunch of holes and just sink it to the bottom.
God, that's my job. That's the job I want.
Yeah, and then he was getting kind of, so he was close to the United States, so they just brought him here. And Cubans, and depending on who it is and who they catch, and since Cuba's a communist country, they're really apprehensive, about sending Cubans back to, you don't want to send Chinese. Send them back. Anybody else just get,
Or they get a good naturalization lawyer, immigration lawyer, and claim, that they're going to be killed if they go back.
When they show up, it's like, then the feds show up and it's out of our hands. Immigration.
Yeah.
Them, and they take it from there. So I don't really know what happened to him and his wife and kid. I don't know. He's probably I'm sure he's in Florida now. Whether he got stayed in, I'm sure he's there.
Hell, he might be up here somewhere. He might be living next door to you.
That dude was cool. We were like, man, this dude.
If you ever look out on the beach, Walter, and you see a car driving out onto the ocean, you go, "Hey, I know that guy."
Dude, he had like he had welded drums
onto the axle.
Oh, bro, and it was driving across. He had his kid in the back seat, like a 2-year-old kid, and his wife just sitting there chilling.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I mean, it was pretty secure, and he was confident. I mean, like, how bad is it where you are if you're to like, because you're risking your family, you're in your family's life.
Yeah,
where you're from, if you're willing to gamble like that.
Yeah. What years were you Coast Guard?
1996 to 2016.
Okay, because my brother was 82, 86.
Oh,
and down in Florida, that was the height of the real drug scene down in Miami.
I never want to work in Florida ever. He was too busy.
Yeah.
When you in Florida, you just like you take your tools and uniform home because you might get called and have to go respond.
It was bad. I mean,
yep. So you never did do Florida, huh, Walter?
No, I did Florida. I was in Miami. This is
okay.
I'm telling you about. Yeah, Florida. That's why it's a horrible idea for the state. I will never go back. I would never want to work. It's way too big. The drugs, like, bro, every day. Like, we would get like I remember one day I came to work and there was like this guy. He was in like one of our uniforms, like a Coast Guard coverall, but his hair was all messed up, and like we had federal officers all over the place. There was this big yacht at our station, and I get to work and I'm like, Bobby, what the hell is going on? And he was like, bro, this is this. You see that guy over there? Some people call into our station, right on people all the time. They say, "Hey, there's a boat out here. We've got this got this many drugs and this name of the boat." And they give us a description, and then I'll hang up the phone. We'll be out there. We'll see the boat. Like, oh, that's the boat that somebody called about. And then we'll go board it. Sure enough, we board that boat, and this guy had like probably 30 kilos cocaine. It was just him. He's completely by himself. It's a yacht. 30 kilos of cocaine. He's completely naked. No clothes at all. No clothes on the whole ship. Naked. And a bunch of gay porn and sex toys and 30 kilos of coke.
There you go.
That's what they call it.
That's your weekend party right there.
And they were like, we caught that guy. He's been here for a couple hours. Like, he's put his head down. He hasn't said a single word. I'm like, well, what's he doing? I'm like, I don't blame him. I'm like, we got caught with cocaine, gay porn, and sex toys.
There you go.
I'd be like, yo, the cocaine time, that gay porn and sex toys.
Hey, Walter, that's the name of your book. That's the name of your memoirs.
Yeah, that was rough. What I used to, I hated the most was the accident, like the boating accident.
Yeah.
The accident.
That was terrible.
Yeah, because I don't really do well with seeing people get hurt and
search and rescue. Yeah,
dude, it was always bad. Like, we had one guy, he got actually run over by a boat with a diver. That was bad. We had a couple of suicide victims. The guy shot himself on his boat one day, and that was bad. The guy he poisoned himself and tried to commit suicide. I don't.
That's PTSD, baby. That's all.
It's all fun.
Yeah.
One thing I like about the Coast Guard, you guys have got the nicest locations. You go by a Coast Guard station, it'll be on the nicest freaking beach in town.
Until he gets into Alaska, then it's a little different.
Oh yeah, that's
All right, we need to go to the Bering Straits.
You got some prime property, I'll give you that. But Alaska, you can.
Yeah. No, you know who else has property, Fred? Is the Air Force, dude.
Good stuff.
Have you ever seen the memes? They have memes of food, right? Of different plates that they get at their thing, and it shows the Army, and it has, slopped on crap. The Marine is exactly the same, except for they have crayons. And then the Navy, a decent meal with the Navy. And then the Air Force is always like steak and freaking baked potato. And I mean, it's different chow halls for sure. I don't know about Coast Guard. How was y'all's? How was your chow hall?
Depending on where you were, it was good. Because we're so small. We're such a small branch service, and your food completely depended on how passionate the cook was.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if he had a job, he didn't really want to be there. He just tried to get your food kind of gonna suck. But if you had somebody who, because we were small, he could, like, if you had somebody who was like into it and just like was in it for the cooking, you had a good. It was good. So yeah,
they were cooking nice.
Hit or miss. It all depends on the supervisor, the cooking, how passionate the supervisor was.
Well, now don't be offended by this, but you guys basically, when you have a Coast Guard station, it's kind of like a fire station, right? You have like a crew of 20 guys or 10 guys on one shift, and then they can get pulled in. How many guys do you have on the shift?
No, we don't have duty rotations.
That's what I mean.
Well, yeah, we do it depending on how big the station is. Like, if you've got like a big station, you can have a lot of rotation. So, I mean, or it depends how you want to work. Let's just say you've got 100 people. What you can do is you can have a small rotation, but everybody has to work harder, but you don't have to come in as often. Let's just say you don't have to come in one every 6 days, but you have to work 8 hours while you're there. Or you can come in once every 3 days, have twice as many people, and work 4 hours. It all depends on how they wanted to set it up. I prefer to work hard with just a few people.
Yeah,
you have a lot of time off. That was the way I prefer. Instead of like having twice as many people working half as hard, but you're there twice as many.
Yeah. And it's a difference, like you said, where you are. I mean, for instance, in Bar Harbor, the Coast Guard station, which is right next to one of the lobster pounds or whatever. It looked like kind of a big firehouse. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
Yeah.
Depending small boat thing. Yeah, like for instance, like Maui, Hawaii. It's like small. There's only like it's a small boat station. On a few guys, they got like
one helicopter.
The one is they got three sections of duty rotation. So like every 3 days you're staying overnight. But but it's Maui, and it's just like a whole
There's not a lot of drug interdiction stuff, right?
The station is right there on the water where all the crew boats come in and out, and like it is so close to where the boats come in. But the thing in the Maui station, the windows are two-way mirrors, so they can't see in, but you can see out.
Yeah,
and like people have no idea. It's a mirror. They'll come up to it and like the women will be like doing this number and they're like shaking their booty and doing this number, like knocking the butt up there, and we're just like a.
And you're sitting right at the window doing this.
Dude, it's the best.
So when hurricanes come through, you guys have to stay there. Obviously, you guys got to be on ships. Was it freaky? Was some hurricanes that they come through?
Yeah, I was there. I was in Florida for Katrina and Wilma.
Oh wow!
And that was awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. We stay, but if they take the boats and get them out, they get the boats out of the air.
Yeah.
They don't want to get them damaged. But
or take them inland. Yeah.
Then the next, like as soon as the hurricane's over, like they round us up, make sure everybody's okay. And like it depends. Like if the area is jacked up, we have to assist and take care of the area, which is it's part of the job.
Yeah. Just like the Navy and the Army, if they're local, whatever.
I used to really though. I would always get super duper annoyed though because because when a hurricane comes, you got a week's notice. Like hurricanes come, you got at least a good 5 days.
Yeah.
How bad it's gonna be?
Go the hell out of here.
And then, but you would have like Florida's got like Florida, like you would have dumbasses that would go out and like parish sail in the hurricane. and every time the wind would take them and throw them around, and then we'd have to go rescue them, and we would be so pissed. Like, dude, because now we have to risk our lives because you're dumb.
Exactly.
I used to hate that, man. Oh my god. Like it's one thing if you actually need help, but just rescuing people, stupid people, I had a problem with that.
I've always wanted to be in one of those planes that's flying through the hurricane, through the eye, to see what it.
That'd be cool.
Looks like.
Well, but they go
in the center.
They go way above it. They go
way over top and drop down into the eye.
Just to see how massive it is.
I know.
That's fascinating.
No, man.
Walter, your stations, were they fairly hurricane proof though?
No,
the building itself.
Oh, I mean, well, in Florida they kind of hurricane proof everything.
Yeah.
But no, they get rid of all of the crazy trees, and they take there's no tiles.
You have the metal window things that go on down in front.
Hurricane shutters.
Yeah, the shutters. Yeah, they got those. Yeah, the base is pretty. The base is actually pretty safe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because when
you weren't down there with Hurricane Andrew.
No, I got there after Andrew. But that
was the worst one.
Andrew tore the place up, from what I understand. That was like
it did.
We still talking about what Andrew did. I was there for Katrina and Wilma, and that was probably the worst 2 weeks of my life. Like I remember, like I had no power for I lost like 10 pounds. Like I was eating, all I was eating was thin like beans and soup and Pop-Tarts. Like I can't eat Pop-Tarts now because of apple cinnamon Pop-Tarts. I can't do it. For a week, that's all I ate. It was, I had like the steaks and like chicken and like pork chops in my refrigerator, and I took it. I lost my power. And I took them all to work. I'm like, just throw it on the grill because I can't.
Yeah.
We ate good for like an hour, and then.
Yeah. I went down with my church in 2007 to base St. Louis, in that area to help rebuild after Katrina, and I had never experienced something like that before. And flying into Louis Armstrong Airport and going down I-70, there is nothing. Everything is gone. Car dealerships, they were underwater. I mean, it was so bad. There were places that had no windows, no nothing. It was intense.
Yeah, my car
It was
got
intense.
and I remember when I called the insurance, and they were like, "Bro, it's gonna be probably 3 months before they were like, "Can you drive it? Like, is it safe? Does it work?" They were like, "All right, well, we'll get you an estimate, but as far as repairs, like, you have no idea what kind of weight you get because the dealership, all their cars get all jacked up too from hurricanes. They got to get them fixed and repaired, and new car. It's the whole thing. It's like,
and a lot of people had bashed George Bush for that. The Bush is like, the federal government cannot declare emergency. The governor of the state of Louisiana has to declare emergency. The federal government cannot step in by all the laws and all that stuff. And it was just like, it was insane. And Bush is like, I can't do anything until he declares something. And then they were like, well, why didn't you go visit? He's like, I have got no place to land. I can't. You don't understand. A president is not like just taking a Delta flight there. It just doesn't work that way. There's nowhere for him to land to safely walk through all that area. But
that mayor, I'm going to tell you, the mayor in New Orleans, and now he's like a congressman, isn't he, Fred? Isn't that guy like a congressman? He's a moron.
Yeah. And
he
I
had
cannot.
all those school buses, and he didn't do anything with them.
Yeah. To this day, I cannot watch a game at the Superdome because I still have visions of people dying on the sidewalks and all the people that slept in the Superdome. It's just tough to watch it and not see the vision of all the
people got mugged and raped in the Superdome.
Yeah. And they're the Corps of Engineers, New Orleans, if it takes another hit, that city could be gone if they take another hit because they're not designed for hurricanes. And so it's bad news.
Mm-hmm. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go grab a snack.
All right.
We're almost
missed
done.
out on your girl?
What else you got, Bill?
Oh, I have plenty, but I don't want to bore anybody. So, but we're at 10:30 already. So
I'm not bored at all.
Roasting hot dogs or roasting marshmallows?
Marshmallows.
And I love hot dogs. But I'd rather just boil a hot dog.
I'm not a weenie on a stick kind of person.
What are you showing us here, Lee?
I went and bought for my daughter. She asked me to buy. Shush, diva. I'm not talking about my hot dog, my wiener. Okay. So no, I went and bought marshmallows that have chocolate in them that you can roast. My daughter said they use. I thought they're gonna go, oh, Dad, that's stupid. They freaking chowed down on them. I mean, they love those.
Hot dog with chocolate in it?
No, it had
marshmallow.
Oh, marshmallow. Never mind. I got lost there for a second.
Isn't that
I know,
cheating?
'cause I'm talking about my wiener. I know.
No, but that's not what we're.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was given something for my birthday, and it was pretty interesting. This is the year I was born.
Yep.
All right.
Year before me.
Take a guess as the cost of a new house in 1967.
In 1967, $33,000.
Keep going down.
Wasn't it
26?
Keep going down.
18.
20 was nice.
Keep going down.
Where,
Bill?
Where?
This just says cost of living. That's what it says.
In the
Well, I
USA?
understand, but
Yes.
every place is different economically.
A new house would cost $14,000.
Yeah, that's all right.
Average income, $7,300 a year.
Yeah.
I'm like, in 2020, I'm like,
No way.
This
Well,
doesn't-
Bill, because everything costs twice as much too.
holy crap.
Yeah.
A new car, $2,700.
I know.
50 years ago, that's still hard to
That
imagine.
was a nice car. You could buy a car for under $2,000 then.
You know what? And whenever you're doing these little time traveling crap, one of them is for me to go get like a 1945 Mercury. Oh my gosh, a 43 Merc, and bring that back. Oh, what a cool car!
Argue over a car over the last $50. They'd go to the dealership, they'd work out a deal, and they'd be $50 off, and they couldn't come to an agreement.
$50.
I mean, right, you give up after $50 off. Get out of here. Let's wrap this up. But it became. I can remember them arguing over the last 50.
Average rent was $125 a month.
Yeah. A month.
tuition to Harvard University, $1,800 a year.
Yeah, that's about right.
We just got the bill for Abby's to go into Mary Washington. Yeah, that's set in. How much that's going to cost?
My dad said they needed to have a street named after him in Harrisonburg. As much money he threw at that school.
I mean, yes, we've saved money and stuff for her, but it's like now it all kicks in now for how much it's going to cost. A movie ticket was $1.25.
What was?
A movie ticket.
Oh yeah.
Things cost.
You probably paid a quarter for getting into movies when you were a kid, Fred, right?
It was 50 cents, and couples could go in for 75 cents.
And then there was only 10 cents for a big ass bag of popcorn.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, my dad.
Here's where I want the truth out of you guys. When you guys used to go to movie theaters, did you come out of one movie you saw and walk into another?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Rarely.
Doubleheader.
Oh yeah, when I was I remember when
Bill, you and I did 3, didn't we once?
Mm-hmm. Nobody cared.
Oh, you mean like that? Oh yeah, I've done. I went in one time at like I want to say 10 in the morning, 11 and came out.
The first movie, and then you stay all day.
I did Kill Bill, Clear and Present Danger, Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes, and what is it? Swept Away or something? For like it was all in one day.
5 movies.
Oh yeah.
And under 17, not a minute without parent, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Right.
I was an usher. Like,
nobody
gives a shit.
Hey, when you were a kid, right, Fred, you could go in, you pay your 50 cents or $1.50, whatever it was. You go in there and you watch like 3 movies, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
One after the other on the same theater. You don't have to get up and move.
No, there would be like cartoons, a couple cartoons, then a short film, and then your film.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Now it's like 20 minutes of previews.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was told I asked my mom to take me to see Purple Rain, and she was like, no, you're not old enough to do that." And I was like, all right, well, can I go see?
I was in love with Apollinaire Catero.
Can you go see what, Walter?
Karate Kid. Like, okay, you can.
Karate Kid.
So I went out. I went
Karate
in.
Kid went in Purple Rain.
Yeah, so I bought and it was really tricky because the guy that worked the movie there, there's just one dude, super small town. He sold the tickets, he worked the reels, the cassette, he did. And it was the same guy. He was a janitor at my mom's school. So he knew me. His name was Gary. Oh, like Gary, watch my son. Like I got it, no problem. You're going to see Karate Kid? Gotcha. So he sold Karate Kid tickets. I'll go to the Karate Kid thing, and then and he's getting popcorn for somebody, and he turns back, and as soon as he turns back, I run out, and I go from like the Karate Kid to see Purple Rain. That was it. It was the best thing. To this day, I still have not seen Karate Kid.
Wow.
No idea. I've seen bits and pieces.
I'm calling your mom, dude.
I've seen 15 minutes here, 20 minutes. I've seen but I've never seen it.
Hello, Mrs. Thomas. Guess what?
She still thinks that
You know what? Remember when you took your son to see Karate Kid? He's never seen the movie.
No.
All right. How many of you forgot to bring your Blockbuster videos back and got late fees?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what I did one time? Listen, I rented a movie. Oh my God, this is not good. I rented a movie on someone's card I found. I knew who they were. I'm not going to say their names though, because I think that thing ran up like $200, and they had to
Thomas?
pay $200. No, that was Mrs. Thomas. Yeah.
Mrs.
No,
Gibbs?
I'm not saying who though, Bill, because no, I'm not saying who.
She's on the show with us?
It was a she and a he. No, Amy's not. Amy would know who it was though, probably.
Everybody knows.
In fact, I know Amy would know. I should let it out, but I can't. I can't bring myself.
You only live once. Do it.
No, don't.
They're not watching. Who cares?
No. I want to change the subject.
All right, go, Fred.
Have you ever gone to buy tickets for the movie you want to see, find it sold out, buy tickets for another movie, and then jump in the theater Yep, good.
No, I've never done that. I mean, I probably would have, but I don't think
because nowadays it's all assigned seating, but back then it's like, who gives a shit? Just sit wherever.
No, but I'd buy the senior citizen tickets though when I buy them online. I always buy the senior citizen ticket.
No, but who had the late fees? Did you all have late fees?
Yeah.
Right? Did you ever try to drop it in the little
night
bin
box? Oh yeah.
the night before or 9
I
o'clock?
dropped that last week.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It must have got wedged in there wrong or something.
Yeah.
My dad's like, "Why am I getting charged $40 for a movie?" Dad, I returned it. Yeah, sure you did.
Watching
Yeah.
that and
How many of you woke up on those Saturday mornings to try to get to McDonald's before 10:30 to get your breakfast?
I've done that.
In your
that's
ass in
now.
the car to get your
That's
breakfast.
now.
Yeah.
That's
Or when
now,
you,
dude.
like me when the kids were little.
Please.
Yeah, I can.
Thank you.
I'm
Sorry.
I knew it. I knew it. I was waiting for that moment. I was waiting for that moment. Dude, get your own freaking studio. I mean,
dude, come out here.
He yelled at you too.
Dude,
I know.
Loudoun County Library, right near Bill and me, has an audio studio in there. You can just book it free.
I can book it free.
You can book it free.
Where?
Or go to
Loudoun
Fairfax
County has it?
How about Fairfax County Library?
I don't know if they have it, but what do you call it? The Brambleton Library, Bill?
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
where it is?
Yep.
It's a brand new building, beautiful. They got 3D printers you can use free. They got everything, and they have an audio studio, so you can either record or do something else. If not record,
I seriously think the last time I was in a library was in the 90s. I don't think I have been to a library.
Check out the Brambleton Library. It's incredible.
I did one like 2 weeks ago. It blew my mind. I was like, I can't believe I'm actually I'm in here, and it's. I had to fact something.
The kids today have it so damn lucky. They didn't have to freaking grab all their shit in a backpack, go to a library, spend hours doing all your research, go through all the little files, blah, blah, blah. They have freaking Google.
Bro, my nephew, the kid is 21 years old. Listen to this shit. We're at my mom's house, which is his grandma, last Christmas. And he walks into my mom's bedroom and he sees a typewriter, old school typewriter. Literally. He's like,
and what the hell is that?
Exactly. Seriously, had no idea. He's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Bro, that's a typewriter." He's like, "What does that do?" I'm like, "That's how we used to have to type papers." Like, and God, if you make a mistake, because now you got to get the white out, you got to clear everything line up. And he was like, "Man," and he's like, "Well, how are you supposed to carry it around? How do you put that in your backpack?" I'm like, "Bro, that thing weighs 60 pounds. That doesn't go in a backpack."
Listen, we had to get a rental car because the car had to go in the shop. We got a rental car. It was a little Kia Rio. Okay. It was so, you know how loaner cars are like completely, bare bones. It had a manual window roller.
Nice.
And I'm not kidding. My daughter got in the car. What's that, Dad? No idea what the hell that was. I said, that's what makes a window go up and down. How? She's like pushing it. You got to crank it. She starts cranking it the wrong way. It doesn't work. No, the other way, honey. She's like,
it's funny.
Oh my God.
But what's funny is if you ever go by somebody and you want to lower their window, you don't go like this. You do this to get them to, you know, you do the old gesture. Young people do that gesture. You know, if they want you to roll down the window.
Like my niece does a research paper at the table and doesn't have to leave.
Yeah.
One of the greatest joys I would have today is get a kid to learn how to do a stick shift. Yeah, that would be one of the funniest.
I'm gonna have to teach my daughter. She wants to learn, but she said not yet.
Yeah, you better
have a 6-speed.
You better get a neck brace because your neck will be doing this the entire time.
No, I want her to do a research paper with no internet. That's what I want, and type it. I want to type research paper without the internet. No, nothing electronic, no lectures, no computer, no nothing.
How many of you try to turn in a book report with no bibliography?
Oh,
I did.
We don't have card catalogs anymore.
I know.
We don't even have card catalogs. It's not even an option. I wanted to take my kids and show them and make them do something like that, like what Walter was saying, do it the old way. They don't even have it. The only way to find stuff now is on a computer.
If I were a teacher, I would do that. I would do one of their projects is going to be something that's completely no internet. You actually have to prove that you have gone to a library. I want proof that you've actually had to sit and use a typewriter. Proof that you actually did it.
Check it out.
Hold on. I know how they can prove it. Take a selfie with the librarian.
Take a selfie with the encyclopedias.
It's true.
Oh, the struggle, man. Yeah. Like going back to school, I thought, like, once you get used to it, I'm like, bro, this is easy. Like, research papers. I got a MacBook that stores everything. I remember like I had a type of paper for psychology, and I remember I like I typed it in the wrong font and spaced it out wrong, and I was like panicking and freaking out, and I was like, oh wait, like I clicked 2 buttons and it just fixed the whole thing. I'm like, what the hell was this when I was in the 10th grade?
Exactly.
Oh my god! Like you
exactly.
Just autocorrect. Like you don't even know what whiteout is. They got the MacBook. Oh my god! I have to look up a paper on Frederick Douglass. I'm like,
I like writing weird words, and I can't do that because the autocorrect freaking fixes everything.
Autocorrect, be careful with that because it'll actually change stuff that you don't want it to change.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Okay, hold on.
I'm first. No, Bill. No, Bill. Because if you say what I'm about to say, I'm gonna be pissed off. All right. When we first had computers in school, we would go to the dictionary and put in wrong spelled words and say they were spelled correctly. So if somebody ever spelled something wrong, computer didn't correct it. Said okay. Yeah, we used to, oh my god. All of the ones like can't without a thing, without a apostrophe. A thing. We don't even know what they're called anymore.
No, you don't know what it's called.
Well, I obviously do know what it's called.
All right, I'm going to get a snack. See y'all.
Bye, Fred.
Hi, Fred.
All right, Bill, what were you going to say?
How many of you in current day been on your computer and you're typing so fast, you've hit a button and you were like, what the hell did I just do? Your computer just did something and you have no effing idea how to backtrack and how to get back to what I just did.
This damn pad is what does it to you too.
Yeah,
I'll skim over it by accident. Oh my god.
It's very frustrating. I don't know how I just did what I just did and I can't get out of it.
Wait a minute, what the hell did I just do? And how
Yes. Is Fred coming back or is he done for the night?
He's done for the night. I'll get a snack for a bit.
Get a snack at 10:45 at night? Wow. Okay. All right. So last part of the show. Would you rather end hunger or hatred?
Hatred.
It's a tough one.
I know.
Do you mean hunger where people are hungry or hunger where people die because of it?
They're and hunger. They're dying because they don't have enough food.
Then hunger.
I would say it's just what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. I would say hatred because
you're never wrong. It's your opinion.
Because a lot of the hunger comes from a lot of hatred. Maybe that's right.
There's some truth to that.
You take care of hatred, you're going to take care of part of the hunger problem.
A lot of the hunger will go away because hatred gone. Not all of it.
Yeah. No.
You can try to take care of a considerable.
But we could debate this all night long. For instance, Somalia. Okay, guess what? If you get rid of hatred, that means all those tribal chiefs,
they won't be oppressed
each other, and they'll help people.
Right. Yeah, that would be mine.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of hatred.
That's my thought process.
Okay. Would you rather go without TV or junk food the rest of your life?
Ooh, junk food.
Junk food.
I'd give up TV.
No, you wouldn't.
I have too many foods I love. I have too many foods I love. I can't.
Bill, you're not allowed to say, well, but I can still watch DVDs. No, you're not allowed to have a TV in your house.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yes, tough man.
Too many good foods. I got a metabolism that would kill a horse. So I can't. There's too many foods I love.
No basketball.
Oh, shit.
No hockey, Bill.
What's wrong, Bill? Bill.
They were giving away free chocolate glazed donuts today at Krispy Kreme.
Speaking of junk food. Damn it. Yeah, that's something to be mad about.
It's still open, Bill.
Krispy Kreme's giving away free donuts. I'm usually there.
That place called Zaxby's, bro. You see that red light?
Yeah, the one in Alexandria's open 24 hours a day, Bill.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You still got an hour and 10 minutes. What?
Even during COVID?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Everything around here shuts down so early now.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather spend a day at an amusement park or lazing on the beach? Amusement park.
Neither one.
I got to be coming back. I want the amusement park.
I've been to Kings Dominion in 2 years, and I really want to go back. I just love that place.
Man, you gotta get an amusement park. I ain't been a good amusement park in years. I need to get it back in there.
I know. I need to lose some more weight again to go enjoy it. But
you said you walked down the boardwalk. Was it packed? I mean, were all those restaurants open, Ocean City?
Oh yeah, no, everything's open down there. But when I started getting down towards where Jolly Rogers is, I could see a lot more people.
Yeah.
So I turned around and came back. I made it all the way to Sumser's and got a orange twist, which is my favorite ice cream at the beach, is the orange and vanilla twist from Sumser's. And then I stopped at the Nut House and got some almonds. Oh my God, those candied almonds were freaking unbelievable. And then I just went back to my hotel. But I walked a long way.
Okay.
And
people wearing masks? Not wearing masks?
Oh, on the boardwalk, not so much, but you were not allowed to go into any store without a restaurant without a mask on.
Yeah, I think these masks are becoming just so norm now. Like it's okay to be cool wearing a mask.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Grotto's Pizza or Boardwalk Fries?
Boardwalk Fries. Well, Thrasher's Fries.
Thrashers.
Walter?
Thrashers is.
Thrasher's at Ocean City. It's
some of the best French fries. But Grotto's Pizza. I can't resist a Grotto's.
I never think I've ever had Grotto's Pizza.
Oh my God, dude! It's not Gaddy's, but it's when you go to the beach. It's Grotto's Pizza. It's Dolly's Candy Kitchen.
Bill.
Yeah. Rat bastard. The Coca-Cola. I used to get the Coke bottles at Dolly's Candy Kitchen. Like,
the wax
summer. Oh my God, and that's not wax. It's like they're like the gummy Coke bottles.
Yeah. I got some of those.
I would down those things.
You got to see one of my favorite comedians, Tim Hawkins. He's doing the thing of talking about Halloween candy, and he said, "Do you remember those things that had the fluid that it had like?" No, he said, you remember the wax bottles that had antifreeze in them?
Okay, awesome.
He said it had the antifreeze in them. What was that liquid? He said, and you put it in your mouth. And, yeah, this is great. She won the thing.
Oh my God! That and funnel cake at the beach. Oh my God!
Yeah, I didn't get a funnel cake. I almost smelled it. Oh.
If people don't get funnel cake at the end of the night, you don't have a heartbeat. There's just something wrong with you if you don't get funnel cake.
Oh, hot
and sit on the wall. Sorry. It's just
question: funnel cake or elephant ears?
What are elephant ears?
It's like just a
cinnamon
flat. Like funnel cake is where they drizzle it in and it fries a little. The funnel elephant ear is like a flat, like.
Oh, okay.
And it's cinnamony and
I gotta have funnel cake with all the strawberry stuff all over it. So
yuck.
No, I just like the plain straight up powdered sugar, man.
Powdered
you get all that powder crap all over you. So
grease.
Fine.
Then you just look
turns
like
it right.
Yeah, it looks like you just
the
stirred
greasier the better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you get that sugar.
Oh, yeah, man. But it looks like you just had a whole bunch of cocaine. So
that's fine.
That's okay.
I like that.
Yeah. All right. Rather be fluent in all languages or be a master of every musical instrument?
That's mine, Bill. Where did you get that from? Nice. That's nice.
I think the instruments would be.
I'd do language.
That'd be cool.
No,
I want to be able to read and write every language.
Instrument. I'd do instrument.
I already have God's instrument that I play, so that's fine.
Okay. All right. Last one. Own your own boat or your own plane?
Plane.
Boat.
Walter.
Boat.
Now, listen. Does that mean I don't have to worry about fuel or a pilot or anything like that?
Don't have to worry about fuel or pilot.
Then I want a plane. No doubt, dude. Yeah.
All right.
I'd take a boat if I had to worry about fuel and stuff. I'd have to take a boat.
That's all I had for tonight. We were talking early on our show. Have you guys seen the Mars 4K? YouTube Mars 4K.
We talked about it on Monday.
Huh?
We talked about it on Monday.
Oh my god, dude! I'm just more and more fascinated by this. It's something that's 130 million miles away, and they're sending back pictures, turning it into a video of what another freaking planet looks like. It's
pretty amazing.
Oh my god, it's fascinating.
Have you seen pictures of planets that are in like alternate solar systems that the Hubble's been taking pictures of?
All that stuff is
amazing. Amazing.
I mean, it's another world out there, and it's absolutely fascinating.
There's other worlds out there. Yeah.
There's no, in my opinion, there's no way we're the only life forms. That's impossible.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue the point.
It's impossible.
I think we are the only ones.
Huh?
I think we are the only ones.
I do too.
I can't fathom that.
Bill, if there was someone else they'd already be here.
When I see an alien,
they take one look at Earth and go, "Fuck no, thank
They
you."
would have vaporized.
You mean I got to wear a mask the whole time? I ain't going down there.
Yeah, no. Have you guys seen the 60-foot robot that took its first walk?
No.
Yep.
YouTube that. 60-foot robot that took its first walk.
Who made it?
Japan.
That's what I'm thinking.
What company?
Was it us?
Nokia.
No,
Samsung.
YouTube.
Apple.
Hold on.
I didn't mean to say Apple. What did I mean to say?
60.
What's the big Sony? Sony.
It's Sony?
No, I don't know. I just made that up. I had no idea.
I know. I wouldn't doubt it.
I know. I wouldn't either.
It's a Japan, and it's 60 feet tall, and it walks.
I got to see Asimo in person. You seen Asimo?
No.
Just Google Asimo. I mean, it's your old school. I mean, now it's a little old, but it was like it's a robot. It was
like Ultraman.
Like walk upstairs. Yeah, Asimo was cool. I got to see Asimo, like the original Asimo.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Google Asimo. Yeah.
Do you remember? Did you ever watch Ultraman, Walter?
Seen every last one of them. Beta capsule.
I mean, dude, look at this thing. It's 60 feet in the air. There's two dudes on a crane. It's 60 feet tall, and it will take its first walk.
And
now, you know damn well somebody wants to get a hold of that, walk that thing down a damn street of some city, and do like freaking Godzilla. You know somebody wants to do that.
I forgot what I was about.
It's bending its leg. It's starting to walk.
Has it walked or has it?
It walked today.
It took its first walk. It's insane.
What are you looking at, Walter?
The same thing here.
It's insane.
No, it's built like Gundam, like the toy,
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it's cool. Damn,
I'm gonna tell you something though. Still, what is the greatest technological advance that you have seen in the last 5 years?
5 years.
I know what mine is. I just can't even I still to this day can't comprehend it.
Well, that 60-foot robot is up there.
Those two booster rockets from SpaceX came down and landed together on the platforms after taking the rocket up into the space. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I mean, you also have a Tesla flying through space as well.
I know. That's funny. Cool. There's a meme, Bill, that has a CHP officer giving him a ticket. Somebody photoshopped in a cop giving him a ticket. Because you know how fast he's going. He's like going a million miles an hour.
Those things are insane.
Osmo's not 60 feet tall, but he can recognize stuff and recognize spaces. That's Osmo.
Oh, that's Osmo. Yeah,
he can walk up. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, Osmo is badass. I met Osmo. Well, I didn't meet him. I saw it in Japan.
I'm telling you, give it another 5 or 10 years, you're going to have real policemen are going to be replaced by RoboCops.
They already have it. I mean, not walking around cops.
You can't sue the robot, so.
Yeah, I don't want that.
You can sue the police department.
I want clones. I want to clone. I want to clone myself so I can just sit at the work and I don't have to do anything. That's what I want to clone.
Two of Walter's walking around.
Hey, you
Two
go
Walters.
I'm all sitting out with work and just then I'll go to the beach.
That's just, you know what, Walter? That just means twice as many broken hearts, buddy.
I don't know why y'all think I'm some kind of.
The boy's the stud. So, all right, what plans you guys got for the weekend?
None.
I don't. Well, it's so hot down here, and everybody's got all COVID. I don't want to do it. I just want to just stay in my place.
Yep.
Just make sure I go. I do need. I'm kind of low on beer. I'll get some beer. Yeah.
No, if that hurricane comes up the coast, you'll be cooling off real quick.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, as long as this COVID thing, this COVID like putting a damper on everything, man. It's just like totally. I mean, I wear the mask, but I don't want to. I'm like, man, if I have to put on the mask, you can't. It's just a drag.
Thing's hot as crap.
It's hot, yeah.
No, they're not. You gotta get the right kind.
You got a social distance. You can't really hug or kiss and.
Yeah.
You need to get one of those face masks like I have.
What you got?
I have the ones from SA Fishing that are face shields, and they go all the way around your head, and they're comfortable and they're wicking, so any sweating or whatever, and it's very comfortable. And I hate the things around the ears. Oh my god, I hate those. I hate that.
So, Amy, what are you doing on the weekend?
And you can just pull it down and wear it like around your neck. No big deal.
So once a year, there's an organization called GISH, for real, stands for Biggest International Scavenger Hunt. And every year, Misha Collins, the actor, he organizes this gigantic thing across the world, and tons of people participate. And you work with teams. It lasts a week, and you do all kinds of crazy things, from art projects to philanthropic things to social change things. So it starts tomorrow and it goes for a week. So I might need you guys to help with something. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay. Very cool.
If it's spelling, call me.
I will.
Except for you beat me. So,
she is the spelling bee champion. Okay.
That's kind of luck, right? It's the word you get.
Oh, I hear what you're saying, Amy. That's fine. Okay. Just sound like Walter. What are you giving him these easy words?
No, it's true. If I had harder words, I would have been out faster.
Well, we both did. You're right. You and I both, because the words you got, I spelled all of them correctly.
That's just the luck of the draw.
In fact, every one of the words that was spelled incorrectly, as soon as they said the wrong letter, I was like, "Oh, that's wrong." But there were a couple that I thought were spelled wrong. They weren't mine, but like another person, and they were like, and you were like, "That's right." I'm like,
"Yeah,
what? I thought I had an E in there."
Tell you what, I got acquaintance wrong because I couldn't remember how many C's.
Yeah.
Fred's gonna debate lightning forever. So,
you know what you should have said is, "Please use it in the sentence."
I should have.
Yeah, but you know what? You said lightning. You didn't say lightening. Because if you go look it up, I'll bet you the phonetic
you can replay it back.
Lightning.
You can replay the show back.
Sorry, you said lightning. That's good.
All right, guys.
Anyway,
have a great weekend, and I will see you guys next week.
Pray for me, people. I'm going out in the house.
Weekend, don't worry.
Bye, guys.
All right. See you. Bye. All right, everybody. That's it for our program.
Before you go. I had a producer in front of Amy. I got a friend of mine, dude. She's like,
end the show. Hold on a second. End the show.
How about if we do it after the show? Hold on 1 second, Walter. Okay?
I don't want you to guess how old. I don't want you to guess how old.
All right, you can hold on.